Hello, VOD gang. If that is your real name. It's banana time. Alright, let's see. Alright. Get the old chats going. Hello, Mochi. How are you today? Let's see. No, me? What? No, you? What the? Hello, Murph. Tap. You did. You got it, Murph. You got it. Hello, hello. Good. I'm doing well. I'm excited for our stream later today about deck reviews and deck rating and stuff. But early stream, yeah, early stream. Let me just announce. Hold on, banana, real quick, banana. Can't lose the XP. Almost first true. At here. Hello, Deft. I finished editing early today, so I'm streaming OSRS, grinding, and chilling before our deck rating stream later. Smile. Are you rolling right into deck reviews, or will you take a break? I'll be taking a break. I need to set up deck reviews. The standing mic. I'll have to unplug this one and then plug that one in and get Drew a chair so you can sit down and stuff. So I'll be taking a break between to set that up. Probably eat food, I guess. Oh, banana. Hold on, banana. Are we getting even more foot pedal action during the stream later? I don't know. So here's the tough part. Let's see. So I want to make sure we get the chats in the right place. I'm usually on the YouTube stream. This is a different experience. Yes, I'm sure it is. I do recognize you, by the way, Parrot. So foot pedals is interesting. So check out the levels here, chat. I got a runecrafting level last night. 1.15 million XP left to go. This shit is so slow. There's only 472,000 XP left for agility. And in my foot pedaling peak form, yeah, this might be 2 to 3 hours. In my foot pedaling peak form, but then it'll only be a half-hour break or an hour break, and then we'll be back at 6. So I get 37,500 XP. So roughly, chat, with the remaining XP of 472,000, it's 12 hours. Hello, Zynic. And so the thing about the 12 hours is foot pedaling is far and away the easiest thing for me to do while I'm streaming. There's a pretty good chance that I stream 12 hours of Inscription this weekend. So this is probably not what I'll be doing during the later stream. Hello, Payment of Mine. I do want to do it, but the second that I'm done, I have nothing to do during those streams because it's hard to play. I could play Inscription and look off screen a bunch, but I want to kind of be in the vibe. You know what I mean? Thank you, Sadie. Thank you. How hard are you edging for Eternity? You already know. Every night, baby. Let's go. No more Rainbow Vomit. Listen, it can come back if you guys don't behave. Squishing more monkeys. Yep. It's getting close. We're 5 levels away. It's definitely almost time. Are you DM Ryan on Discord? Yes, that's me. You didn't realize it was me? That's hilarious. Well, thank you for being a good community member to just other random people. No, that's me. For those of you who don't know, we started as a D&D channel, so... Did I look into Riftbound yet? Not yet. What if I paid for the Rainbow Vomit? Hear me out. I can be bribed. Yes, I can be bribed. That is me, Floki. That is me. I was very happy to add you. Wait, what? DK Bonanza? What is that? Oh, is that the new Donkey Kong game? Maybe. I played the shit out of Diddy Kong Racing back in the day. Bonus stream, indeed. It's out today? Oh, then probably not. So I'm escaping now. We're gonna do deck reviews later. I think, chat, help me, guys. I'm recruiting you guys. Help me bully Drew. Help me bully Drew to stream Friday. Because if we stream Friday, we can do. Hold on. If we stream Friday, we can do that. We got 2 of those bad boys. But he drew, yeah. No, but he loves cards. He loves cards, though. You got me at Bully Drew. Attack once. Oh, wait. One without. That's crazy. Yeah, shiny cardboard. We have two of those. We have two of those. I was gonna say we should do it today, but the only problem is it needs me to set up another camera, and the other camera is like really finicky. It took me like 30 minutes to get it to work. So, who summoned me in members? That was really fast. Yeah, you did. That was really fast. Drew it. Drew it. Oh man, that's funny. So maybe we'll do that on Friday. It's another setup though, so if we don't do that Friday, what will end up happening is I'll probably do it Saturday, and I'll probably do like that Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, and then I'll do Inscription, right? So I want to play a shit ton of Inscription. That game fucking rules. So I'll probably do that on Saturday. Consider me bullied. Wow, that was really fast. Thank you, Zynic. I told them we'd rip collector boxes if they bullied you. Let's see. For a month now, money's around, I'm getting anxious. I hope that the social program that we all literally pay for actually helps the people that it was intended to work for, Dingus. Seriously. Yes, I'm extremely, extremely fortunate, but trust me, I worked, God, a lot of years on some pretty bad jobs and some pretty good jobs, frankly, as far as jobs go. I'm very happy to be where I'm at, for sure. For sure, for sure. Is a CBB in the budget? What is that? What is it? What is a CBB? Gotta be curious. Oh, collector booster box. Yeah. Did you? Maybe you didn't see a second ago. This will be Friday. This will be Friday. But you know what else? This will be Friday. Whoa. So, the thing is, I have a cool setup. Thank you very much, Grant. I have a cool setup for ripping cards, but the camera is really old, so it took me like 30 minutes to like actually set up the camera last time because like the wires were so loose that I took a fucking screwdriver, I opened the housing, and I was using the screwdriver to like move the wires into place. We're all old, brother, I get it. I should just buy another one, but it worked really well once I got it. So it'll take me a second to like set it up. So it'll be a different stream probably. That's crazy, Zynic. Well, it's like there's a lost understanding of social programs and taxes in America. I think it's like a lot of people talk about the way that taxes will impact your life moving forward, but the thing is like if you've worked, okay, you're already paying money into a lot of social programs because they take money out of your paycheck for stuff, right? So like you literally have already paid for it. Why? Like I hope you get the money that you like. If you've ever worked in your life, you've contributed. So like I hope you get the money you already paid. Like, isn't that a silly thing to say? Like I do. I really do. I hope you get the money that I paid. I pay taxes too. Like, shit, man. You're 23. Holy cow. That's really funny, Suitor. I think my plan is gonna be. Hold on a sec. I'm not sure, Zynic. I thankfully I had a degree in accounting, which is a pretty in-demand like I guess specialty in America. So even if the jobs were like less glamorous than I wanted, I've never been unemployed. I've always jumped to a new job right away. So I'm not actually sure. By degree, Zynic, but not anymore. But I've done it all. I've done it all. I'm doing YouTube and Twitch, and it never took off. Hopefully, new job. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Dingus. I gotta say, how do I phrase this? I'm sorry, but you're not alone. I know that that's not the most comfort, but man, it is a rough world out there right now, and you're not the only person who is struggling. In fact, I think I read an article this week that was like Gen Z job hunting is like 60% worse than like it was for millennials at a similar time in their career development. And I don't have a source for you, and I can't confirm that with any like facts or basis. That was just the headline. It could have been clickbait, but like, I mean, that just shows me a downward trend of making it harder for everyone. So I'm sorry and good luck. I appreciate the subscription, Tyrannosaurus. I can see you in a suit as an accounting working in a cubicle, but I like to see it more like this. I haven't paid my taxes this year because I keep thinking there's like a 9% chance the government dissolves before September when my extension ends. You know, if you open the sports betting for that, Crepe, I don't think that would be that bad odds. Job hunting right now, it's awful. You don't even. It's not even. Yeah, you're right, Zynik, about the responses and stuff. But dude, can you imagine? No, don't call me a blue player. Don't call me. Can you imagine though? Like, thank God I haven't had to job hunt in this world. But like the world where like on defense, the companies are using fucking AI for everything. AI to read the shit, AI to make the posters, AI to fucking do the interviews where you record the videos, okay? And then like the fucking job people, okay? The job people were like, all right, well, they're going to use AI to like fucking process our applications, then we're going to use AI to write the applications, okay? And can you imagine being in a world where you are sitting behind a fucking virtual filter of like shitty neural network business learning, and they're sitting behind a fucking filter of shitty neural net business learning, and like there's a real chance that every time you apply to some dog shit that their dog shit filter fucking filters out your dog shit, you can't even make a human connection with them and be like, hey, look, I'll give you an example of like I was at one point in time I was looking for a job during school, and I had 95% of an accounting degree and like 80% of a master's in accounting, and I just needed a job to pay the rent, okay? And so I was interviewing at like a retail place, okay? Just to sell retail, okay? Just like, you know, just a fine job, get a little couple dollars, pay some rent, okay? And I sit down, and this is the only guy out of 100 applications. This was like 8 years ago. Out of like 100 applications who would even give me an interview. I applied to like CVS and Home Depot and like every big box store you can think of, and like no one would give me an interview. And the manager of this retail store said, "Hey, I wasn't going to give you an interview because you're so overqualified." And I was like, "What do you mean? Like I don't have a degree." Like he was like, "No, but you're about to, right? You're about to, and you're about to have a master's, and like you're going to be out of here." And I was like, okay, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, this is what I mean. So this is the interview that I got. And the reason I got the job is because I told him, I was like, listen, dude, I need to pay my rent. If you hire me, I will be the best employee you've ever had. I give you my word as a man that I will do anything to keep this job. And I got the job. And the thing is like, on paper, he's right. Like, I was going to graduate in like a year. But like, if I didn't have a chance to have that interview with him, I probably wouldn't have gotten the job. That doesn't happen today. Today, it's just the AI says this is the candidate with the things that you want, dude. No, sorry, Murph. I'm sorry. I'm getting heated. Thank you, Dingus. You are putting bananas in baskets, so not really much different from a regular corporate 9 to 5. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I chose to put the bananas in these baskets. I consider myself a banana entrepreneur. Hello, is it? Yep, I agree. Tech and like skill displays and stuff too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, in such a broken world, I mean, taking 2 jobs to be overemployed or like working down from like where you would statistically be estimated to work is that's crazy, Venomized. I'm not gonna read that out loud, and I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that the newest comment. I was talking about the blue one. Yep. Banger early stream. Yes, sir. Hello, Vincent. By the way, Is it? I think you're the same Is it from Discord. I don't want to out your personal baggage, but congratulations on your personal journey that you're going through. I'm very proud of you. We need qualified candidates, but not too qualified. Well, here's the thing. Every company has a vested interest in paying you the least amount of money they can pay you for to get your talent. So that's just how companies work. They're always trying to make more money. So, you know, they'll take the least qualified person, and they'll pay the least amount. That's why, like, you really got to sell yourselves and be like, no, you need me. I'm the guy. Here's what I can do and bring money in for you guys. Or here's what I can do and make your brand big or whatever. You got to sell yourself. Hold on. I'm so passionate about to drink friggin' regular water. Hold on. Unbelievable. Regular ass water. And I got this shit. This shit rocking, dude. Yep. Quantum computing is going to make it worse. Yep. You didn't get a notification? What? Dude, Uma Musume is a fantastic fucking game. Fantastic. I also agree with good places for AI to be implemented. My number one shining example is if we can get AI to not suck every sci-fi example of good deep space travel or deep space missions includes an AI to manage all the systems, and it will allow us to do a lot of other stuff, which is really cool. Is someone talking to me in RuneScape? What the? What up? I'm at Sandcrabs on my ult. Probably think I'm a bot. But yeah, no, like, I would love to see, like, AI start to take over, like, space missions, and, like, that should be cool, dude. You know what's funny, gamer fans? That's been happening to me with some other friends who stream. I don't know why. Maybe the algorithm has decided that you spend too much time here, and that's why you have to take down Skynet. AI for protein folding? That's really cool. Nah, Sadie, you got a good attitude. That goes a long way in workplaces. Holy shit, replacing the fucking level 1 help desk with AI sounds so good for you. So good. Yeah, that's true, Suitor. They do need some kind of backboard. It won the Nobel Prize? What? Don't be like me and sleep at work. Wait. Vincent, your sentence structure is kind of funny. Dude, your sentence structure, don't be like me and sleep at work, implies that people shouldn't be like you and they should sleep at work. Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant? It's Thank you, Floki. Is this your first time here? This is all my streams are super chill. When I get Drew here and involved, usually we go on such a like wild tangent and go that I don't have time to talk to chat. By which I mean, I do want to talk to chat, but like Drew be talking and I want to talk to Drew. But when it's just me, no matter the game, like it's vibe time, brother. No, he drew. All right, guys, hold on. Oh no, I need to click the banana, but I'm doing alchemy. Gotcha. Okay, hold on, chat, be cool. Nobody move. Chat, nobody move. Hold on. Careful. Up! Oh, go! I missed a little. Hey! Look at it go. Whee! I fucking love the color of this shit. This shit rocks. I'm feeling, you know what? I'm feeling kind of pizzazzy today. I'm going 1.5. I'm going 1.5. Get me in there, coach. Shee! User error. No, banana! Chat, banana! Where can I find Goof Juice cans? Hold on, let me get the link, actually. Gamersubs.gg/moist. Just in case anyone wants to. Oh, I actually did want to talk about this real quick. We got to try the, I'll post it. We got to try the carbonated stuff. It's really good. It's like lightly carbonated and kind of good. So, let me double check on Twitch real quick. Yeah. I looked away after. Sometimes Drew and Ryan kiss on Twitch. Yeah. Okay. Bromance is always necessary. Yep. Yeah. Cool. Twitch, you guys keep doing your thing. I'm not going to stop you. I'll give, for those of you who are new to my streams or just vibing, I'll give you the 30-second elevator pitch of what we're doing here. This is an Iron Man. I can only trade with people in my group. So I have no outside assistance except for those people, but at the same time, it's all self-reliance and stuff like that. I'm 5 levels away from maxing my account. 5 levels out of 2,277. But they're dropping a new skill. We do not know when. Only in autumn. That's what they said. Only in autumn. So here's the deal. I really want the cape. I have been playing this account for fucking 328 days. Okay? So many days. And that's game time. I want the cape so goddamn bad. But the day that the new skill drops, which sometime in autumn, I don't know when that is, they will take the cape away, and I will never have it. My group doesn't really play. So I'm racing against the clock to try and get there. I need 1 level of agility, which I'll get on stream probably by foot pedaling. 1 level of runecrafting. This is like 30 hours of runecrafting in bed. And then what you see in front of me, this monkey stuff. So what we're doing is catching maniacal monkey robot things in a boulder. That's what we're doing here. GM grind right after? I don't know about GM, but definitely Coliseum, Inferno, and like the Delve boss and stuff, fellow. That's adorable, Venomize. That's really, really cute. Oh no! We're out of bananas! Hello, Sliver. I think it was limited run for the can. In how many hours is the deck stream? It's in 4 hours and 42 minutes. Damn it. Wait, why did I bank? I have everything I need. Oh, and I need a banana. Wait, I have a banana. No, I need a banana. Oof. When Precon League? Jesse is having it done today. So It is done today, and then I will have to review it with Drew. I'm sure it'll be perfect because Jesse's amazing. And then it will go up probably tomorrow. If Jesse gives it to us, like I'd say in the next hour, I can end stream, review it, and get it up today. But otherwise, it'll probably be tomorrow. But it will not be after tomorrow, thank God. Please forgive our tardiness on videos recently. We have been citing the move, but to be honest with you, also the biggest reason is Jesse spent last week with us, just like vibing and chilling, and so which was nice. Guys, we got to film Box Brawl with Jesse. That shit is going up probably right after Precon League. I'm super excited about that. Jesse's a little bit of a gamer, and I kind of did him dirty. So I hope the rest of the table was like, Ryan! And I was like, all right, man, all right. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. Am I excited for Edge? You know I love Edge, dude. Jesse deserved a break. Yeah, he did. He did. Can you hire me and I'll do the review stuff? But then I can't do the review stuff. I love reviewing. Can we hold a contest to make the sub badge for Twitch? I think we... oh, shit, it didn't change. We uploaded emotes and stuff yesterday. I thought we did change it. But that's not a bad idea. How much Coke Zero would I need to bribe you to review my deck list later? We could maybe talk about open bribes later on, but for now, I think it's really important to do fair rolls. If we can cook enough, what I would really like to do, and this might take too much setup time, is put them all on a giant wheel and spin them all in front of you. So we'll see. But no, I think random is important for right now, at least for right now. But I love edging on space planets and aliens. You know what, brother? I don't know about edging. No, I guess technically I'm on a planet right now. I take that back. I like edging on planets and aliens. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, edging of Eternities for sure. The Wheel of Decks does sound really fun. I'm really excited about it. I just don't know if we'll be able to do it for this one. Because I've just randomized the spreadsheet. Like, that's what we did, but... You're right, Sadie. Sorry, I was just seeing your comment about the point to can stuff. You know what's kind of crazy, Sadie, is that was the original point, was to move away from canned stuff, especially because, like, you get, like, I don't know, like 50 servings out of this or more. It's 100 servings, yeah. So you buy this and you have this for a while, which is cool. But a lot of people were like, bro, can you just make cans, please? And I think they were like, okay, I guess. So to me, like, and this is why I stream on Twitch and YouTube, it's like people will always want different stuff. You know, just offer more things and let everybody have what they want. Old Fogey to your Omo deck. Interesting. I don't recognize that card. That is true, Vincent. That is true. That is actually kind of a good idea. Vincent is saying randomize them via spreadsheet and then take like, you know, a good amount. Like we did 9 on our last stream. Take like 20 then, and then put them on a wheel and roll those on the wheel. I actually really like that, James. How long have I been playing old school RuneScape? God. If you mean... Oh, no! I gamer soaked my pants! Oh, no! If you're talking about the game in its original incarnation, since I was like fucking 14. A long time ago. But I played RuneScape 3 after it moved on from RuneScape 2. I played RuneScape 2 and then 3. And then they like rolled out old school RuneScape. I got back into that maybe like 8 years ago, I think. So I've been playing a long time. Like I'm about to max my Iron Man account. I love this game. I love this game. This game's great. Can you use only one of those boulders? Yeah, unfortunately, you literally can't do more than one boulder. This is end game Hunter, baby. End game. I mean, I'm thankful because they basically just cranked the XP value up to reflect that you can only do one. But, like, still, it is, you know. There are other ways that I could get more XP, but this is definitely the easiest, lowest effort way to do it, and my brain hurts after doing runecrafting. At least he confirmed that he's wearing pants. I could be lying. What's the flavor of the Goose Juice? I believe this is strawberry kiwi. Strawberry kiwi. It is quite good. It is quite good. There are some really cool ones. How many boulders till 99? We can actually do math. Let's see. I wonder if the calculator will work here. Hold on. Oh, hold on, Banana. One sec, Banana. Let's see. I mean, if I can get this plug in to show, then I'll show you guys some RuneLite tech. Does it not have maniacal monkeys? That would be. Oh, it does. Wow. Okay, cool. Here, let me move the thing over a little bit so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So RuneLite is the client that I play on, and they have this through the official Jagex launcher as well. I have calculated. I just said, here's my level. I said I want to be 99, and then it said, okay, here's the difference. I need to catch 3,350 monkeys. So yeah. So that's Jesus Christ. Yeah. How long is one monkey? It seems like 30 seconds or less. It checks out though because they're 1,000. I need like what around 3 million XP. It definitely could be more, and it has been more. Someone said no sleep till 99. I could do that. The only problem is rune crafting. The way that I've been doing it is literally rune crafting in bed while I fall asleep. So I still have 30 hours of rune crafting left to do. Let me put you back over here so you guys can see the action like as want to do. There you are. Oh, banana, hold on. Subathon of 99. I actually thought about a 24-hour stream to get the last bit. I think that'd be fun. Although I don't know. It's like streaming is fun. Runecrafting at ZMI, I could, and then I could do Guardians of the Rift, or I could do Lavas, and I have an achievement cape, so I could do Double Natures. The only thing is like, do I dream about runecrafting? No comment. The only thing is that I have a Tunic and Shadow. It's my best weapon, so I've been doing souls because I never want to see a runecrafting ever again. You have like 27 hours left of monkeys. Yeah, overall, I think it's like, yeah, we can keep doing the spoilers for sure. But overall, I think it's like, if I had to guess, not including foot pedaling time because I'll be streaming while I do that, like 50 or 60 hours. Yep, that's true, Zynic. Oh man, souls make sense, yeah. Because I absolutely, I was hopping worlds to buy souls, and like if I'm gonna be doing this, I may as well just do this. This is why I never got into RuneScape. Chat, let me be extremely clear. This is not RuneScape. This is me saying I want 99 in all skills. You do not need this. No one is forcing me to do this. This does not help your account in any way, shape, or form to do this, other than having a really cool cape. That's it. You do not have to do this to play RuneScape. And in fact, I urge you to not do this when you try to play RuneScape. I'm just doing this because it's something that I've always wanted to do. You're not wrong, fellow. But yeah, I'm down. You guys want to do some more spoilers? Let me see. Dude, why? JK, I get it. Yeah, no, it's true. That's what someone being forced to do this would say. I can't even contest you. No, this is RuneScape. I've met RuneScape players. Fair. I will contest and say that the actual like fighting monsters and doing raids is fun. I actually really like the content in this game. This I would consider not content. Let me move my escape window. We can go back to doing some spoilers. Hold on. Let's see. Tiny escape. We can close this. I've met John RuneScape. He's a cool guy. Really? Get his autograph for me. We'll put this down here. Hey, welcome to the membership there, Cabbage. Okay, hang on. I gotta put myself in the corner. Gotta live in the hunter realm. I guess you guys can see my crabs alt as well. RuneScape players be like, oh, just a quick 3-hour grind to the next part of the score. 300-hour grind. Yeah, that's actually true. Yep, we ended on reds. Hold on, I'm just resizing the window for y'all. Let's see here. Is that the right size? That seem right from yesterday? Yeah, no. Oh, the address bar. Hold on. That better? Can we see a card? Oh, the scroll is like slightly off. Hold on, I'll just move it. Like here? Move some stuff down. Oh, banana! Oh, God, banana. Woof. Scroll is like ever so slightly off. 1 second. Making zoom out one? No, in one? Okay, hold on. I gotta make the RuneScape smaller. That should work. Cool. Oh, banana. Sub-free magic content. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, MR. Have a good day. Alright. We were on red somewhere. Let's see. Ah, here. Cool. Perfect. Let's see. Just making sure that my sand crabs are doing well. Looking good. Banana. Oh, I made goof juice, spilled it on myself, and then drank none. Oh, yeah. Oh. Unironically, Chad, I've been doing so much foot pedaling lately, I've been just, like, cracking ibuprofens to keep up with my poor Achilles tendon. So, yeah, NSAIDs. Woo! What is the difference between 2 tiers of membership? Nothing. Nothing. If you didn't watch the What's in Members, we were literally forced to make 2 tiers, so you get all the benefits at the lower one. All the benefits at the lower one. So if you want to support us and get all the membership benefits, just take the cheaper option. But we had to make 2. We had to make 2. All right. And what's crazy is I don't think we could. Do those count as performance enhancing drugs? I mean, maybe in some world. I feel like ibuprofen is pretty badass. But not only do we have to make. No, you're not the only checked. I would say. Well, let me finish my thought. Not only did we have to make 2, we couldn't change the price of them once we were done. So we were gonna be like, let's just do a $1 one. But like, that would mean it would be $1 literally forever, which I don't think is wrong. But I like. Our version of the membership we always want is just $5 a month. Like we've always talked about $5 a month because it's like we do give you guys some value and we want it to be worth it, right? And we're like, okay, we'll just put $10 because no one will ever do that. Those are 200. I took 3, so yeah, I take more. Anyway, so like we literally were like, all right, we'll just put 10. That's the checked tier. I would say roughly of all the people who are members right now, I'd say like 80% of you are skilled and 20% of you are checked. Which, to be honest with you guys, thank you very much, 1, for supporting us, and 2, for the 20% of you who are supporting us at $10, even though it doesn't actually get you anything extra. We're very thankful of that. We're very thankful. So, no, to recap, both tiers get you exactly the same thing. I think that at some point, no, don't. Free autographed bananas. Yes, Rudy. That's exactly right. We will come to your house and autograph a banana for you of your choice. Anyway, what I was going to say is thank you very much for supporting. $5 gets you everything. Do not feel pressure to do 10. Even if you can't do $5, we appreciate your support as well. And one thing that is I think a lot of people are concerned about is that members will get access to content we're going to lock behind membership. The answer, or that is like previously been available to everyone, no. We will never take content that we have always done and put it behind membership. Yes, members will get unique videos once a month, but it's one sec down home. But it's not like stuff that you would miss out on that you had before. It's new stuff, and it's frankly not like our flagship main set stuff. So like we haven't played any games behind it. Maybe we will, but they won't be like, they'll be experimental and like not regular. And down the road. So it's mostly like podcasty, talky stuff. Is there a link to join? I don't have the option. There is a join button by SkillCheck, the like where you to subscribe. If you're on mobile, I believe that sometimes you have to hit the subscribe button as well. If you're on iOS, you cannot do it. I think it's because the App Store takes a cut and YouTube is not happy about that. Yes. We we do get that. Members can also DM me so I can send the Ryan X Drew fan fiction. Oh, hold on. I gotta move my sand crabs. Hold on. I gotta move my sand crabs. One sec. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's true. The Taverley Gate. I didn't think about that. We want behind the scenes? Yeah, and you'll get it. So actually, I'll tell you about what... There was a comment on the What's in Members video, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that and you're considering members, please watch it. We explain all this stuff there. And it's very short. It's like 6 minutes. That was like, hey, can you please show what a members video looks like? I think we are in the middle of filming that. It's either going to be like our move video, like seeing us moving, or there's one more we're filming. Maybe it's like, it might be the... I can't remember, or it might be like our Comic Con one as well. It's like, if you guys saw like the old videos of us at TCG tournaments, it'll feel a lot like that. We're kind of just talking to like the phone or whatever, and it's very, very, very low production value. Okay, let's get into some red spoilers. If you want to catch up on what we saw until yesterday, we did all of blue and white and black, so we're on red. We're moving to the farm. Yes, yes. And actually, we are done moving to the farm. However, we don't have a set. We talk about it in. We're gonna. Oh, just so you guys know, there's a convention at in Tampa, Florida, Tampa Bay Comic Con. It's coming up the 1st through the 3rd of August. We're gonna be there the 2nd. So if you want to come meet us, please come do that. I'm gonna post an announcement video about it either today, tomorrow, or Saturday. It depends on kind of when other stuff is going up. But we film it on our new set. Our new set is just like a dark room with a table. Yeah. Please come meet us for sure. It's just like a dark room with a table. It sounds horrible. The echo is terrible. Like the lighting sucks. There's no decorations. You'll get to see it. But what's funny is like to film that video, there's like construction crews working all day. Yes, Buffins. I was very happy with that. But there's like construction crews working all day. To film the video, we were sitting there like looking out the window, just like being like, are they on lunch yet? 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 And like eventually they left and we were like, quick, grab a camera. And we like ran in and like filmed. So it was fine. It is in Tampa, Florida. Tampa Comic Con. Hey, but guys, I kind of look at this as like our, like, member Discord? What did you guys do? I'll think about it, Tab Man. I'll think about it. Member Discord, you guys are so unhinged. I love you guys. But I look at this as our, like, kind of, like the old hoity-toity society, they used to have, like, balls for people to be introduced into, like, the court. This is, like, I feel like Skill Check's, like, court announcement, where we're like, hello, we are here and doing a convention. And everyone goes, wow, the big boys, yay, they're in the convention. And so what I'm hoping is that we will continue to show up at court. And, like, there's one in Atlanta that's in September? Like, I'd love to go to. Chicago's not that far away. That's more of a maybe. But, like, I feel like maybe. So I'm hoping that we can push for more as well. I think we're overdue to be out in the public Magic scene, I think. Members can also come play Sea of Thieves with me right now. That's fair. I like how you guys are just like looking for gaming friends. MagicCon Atlanta is last week in September. Yeah, like that's exactly right. I would love to go to that. All right, let's see. Yes, Bubbins says, Ryan, I forgot to say I love how you had to have your boss smell your fart. Not only did I have to, like, I got to. Like, how many people in the world can say that? I don't think you have a choice. They're rioting. Oh, God. Oh, no, they're rioting in membership. All right. You guys are fucking trolls. Bottom left. Yeah. You know what's crazy about Nigel is, thank you. Thank you, Rudy. But remember that 5 gets you everything, too. Hello, Waffle. Members chat is like forming, like a democratic coup. And mods, you're supposed to be on my team. Okay, if you guys weren't here yesterday, I was trying to review spoilers, which I'm still trying to do, but they want me to. What's going to happen is if I scroll, you can see the bottom left card early, and like that kind of scares people. So they wanted me to block like a spoiler blocker. The mods have given me an image, which, thank you so much, mods. I appreciate you guys so much. To put on the bottom. So let me just add that real quick. Hold on. Hang on, let me just add that. This is what the mods want to block the spoilers, and have like 8. I've had like 8 different people say that they want it. Okay, there you go. Does that make you happy? There you go. is that you mean? There you go. Yay. We won. Can you stretch it so it covers the whole lower screen but behind old School Runescape? The aspect ratio might not let me. This is just feet. Hold on. Hang on. Hold on one sec. One sec. Okay, I can kind of... The aspect ratios are not good. I can kind of do like this. Is that better? I'm peeking out? I'm peeking out. God, I can't wait for Drew to see your scenes and literally pop an aneurysm. No, we have to take a break and clean up this nightmare before he gets here. Is that better? So good? Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, cool. And I guess we can maybe move this here so it's like RuneScape is my... Yeah, we'll just... There we go. Look at that. Professional streamer. There you go. Whee! Make that pick a special members only downloadable wallpaper. Here's the thing. If you guys open members chat, there's like an infinite number of stickers and pictures they've been just making in the last 3 days. Oh my god, dude. They're just... Yeah, he has a secret Discord for it. Can you, Tatman, can you just send, like, the original files to me or Drew, and then we can add them to the server? People are really loving those emotes. And you'll animate it by the end of the week. Wow. You guys are fucking great. You did start a revolution, which is crazy, because we already had the cheese revolution. Oh, banana. Hold on one sec, banana. I'm playing RuneScape if you guys didn't remember that. Hold on. Woo! Good save. Almost lost XP there. I guess maybe I should move... Oh, we'll just do something. We'll do like this. Yeah, look at that. Now you guys can see the banana. How does that sound? I can make it bigger too. Hold on. Yeah, it's banana time. Look at that. Woo! We're streaming today. Yeah, look, it's a banana revolution. Don't worry about it. Yes, we are edging. At some point, I will read these spoilers. Hello, Haifa. So when are you coming over to sign my banana? There's a long list of banana signatures, yeah. Are those pics going to go on the skill check merch? They should, actually. That'd be funny. One day, Bubbins, one day. Yeah, everything's on fire, Monkey. Don't worry about it. Reading the card explains the card. Yeah, unless it's this token down here in the bottom left. Guys, I think maybe I'm going to... I did not, Thorn. I think maybe I'm going to read some red spoilers, because I want to actually read some cards. I'm curious. Cut Propulsion. Target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. If that creature has flying, it deals twice that much damage instead. So it's removal, but kind of scales with big boys? That's really cool. I think that's going to end up being really good. Maybe not in this particular set, because I've seen a lot of stuff with higher toughness and power. But in Commander, I think that's great. That's fantastic. That's cool. Alright, Debris Field Crusher. 5 mana, 1/5 flyer after you crew it. But when it, okay, 5 mana, ETB 3 damage, and then it can turn into a 1/5 flyer with like half fire breathing. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I agree. This is overcosted. I'm not the hugest fan of that, but you know, whatever. Devastating Onslaught. Oh, I love me a double or triple X spell, dude. What magic description would your pick have? Maybe some kind of poison thing? No, that's definitely that pose right there is definitely like a 2/5 guy that like when he blocks you because he's like in roll position, he like rolls back and hits you. So he's like 2/5, and then like when this creature blocks, it deals like 1 or 2 damage to the person that it blocked, like after combat. Fling, obviously, maybe. RuneScape background, let's go. What are you talking about? This is huge content. Huge content. Let's see. Devastating Onslaught. Double X in red. Create X tokens that are copies of target artifact or creature you control. Those tokens gain haste and sacrifice them at the beginning of next end step. Holy shiza. That's fucking crazy. The implication of that are insane because it's creature or artifact and it doesn't say non-token, so you can copy a token. I feel like this is mostly going to be at home in like... I feel like treasure decks are going to like this. I feel like copy decks, clone decks, steel decks are going to like this. I can't believe it doesn't say non-legendary because, like, let's say their commander has, like, a cool ETB. You can copy it a billion times. Even though it dies, you still get the ETB a bunch. Yeah, Onslaught, too. Yeah. That's extremely insane. And, like, as you guys know, there's an infinite number of ways to reduce the cost of sorceries and instants in Magic the Gathering. So I'm solely a Commander player. How would you rank the popularity of other formats? I have absolutely zero clue what's more popular and what isn't. I'm a little disconnected from the raw player amount of each of those. Oh, yeah, Deadpool's going to love this. You're right. I'm disconnected with the raw player amount, but I would say the ones that I hear the most about are, like, pick an arena format that's kind of like a popular thing. So like a standard or a brawl, those are pretty popular things because you can play them on arena. I hear good representation for Pauper, which I think is a fantastic format. And I hear good representation these days coming back up for Modern. I think Modern too, because a lot of the cards that are being printed in the more modern sets are like the uncommons are like good enough to break into that format now. So I hear mostly about those. Although to be honest with you, I love Commander. I will be a Commander player forever, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, Smog. Smog would be cool. Damn, the feet are uncovered only for members. If you guys want to see this, this is just up on Charlie's channel. Hello, Miggles. Cards got reprinted, so modern is cheaper. That's true, too. Where's the rainbows? How do I know what's a rock? Do you guys want rainbows again? What were you playing, Grant? You guys want rainbows on RuneScape again? You guys want that? Oh, sorry, I gotta move for sand crabs. Hold on. No. Okay. Yes, uh-oh. Alright, where was I? Full bore. That's cool. Target creature you control gets 3/2 on the turn. If that creature was cast for its warp cost, it also gains trample and haste. That's so cool! Okay, so you get to warp your guy. Yes, I've seen the 5-color spaceship. I'm gonna build the shit out of it. You warp your guy in, and then like they hit the fucking afterburners, micro warp drive, fucking super mega space nos, grav drive, dark matter ride thing to get in there and beat some ass while they're warped in. That shit is awesome. That is so cool. And like Magic has printed 3/2 for like 1 or 2 before a billion times. I think that's really cool. Space nos, yeah. Have they spoiled everything yet, Floki? I wonder if there's still other multicolors that are coming. Super, super, super cool. We can do a poll. Okay, we'll poll. Oh, I almost knocked my coffee over. Holy moly. That was really close. Woo. Okay, we can do a poll. That was extremely scary. Start a poll. Oh, hold on. Monkey Banana, hold on. Monkey Banana. This is the last day for spoiler. I'm just spilling all kinds of shit. I don't know, man. Rainbow Nightmare on RuneScape. Yes or no? Will it just automatically populate yes or no? Let's see. Oh, well, cool. Hold on, Twitch. I'm getting you guys too. New poll. Rainbow Nightmare on RuneScape. Yes? No? Start poll. Okay, let democracy ring in like a holy hand grenade thrown at a bug nest. What is Rainbow Nightmare? Floki, if you haven't seen it, it literally is a Rainbow Nightmare. Like, the whole screen gets a bunch of rainbow effects on it. It is horrifying. Alright, let's see. I'm not doing the 32. I think it is challenged, but I have several color. I do want to build the tomorrow all things revealed. Okay. I want to build like the color challenge on stream. I think it'd be fun. I don't know, Tatman. Can you? If you can, that would be great. You know what we can do? You can try to see if you can end this poll, like when it's done. I am new to Twitch moderatorship, so we're learning together, my friend. Rex crazy or something? Speaking of democracy, the new Warbound. Oh, Norman. Though Helldivers has taken a little bit of a step back into the shadows, Xbox is getting a drop for Helldivers in August sometime. I'll probably be streaming all that week with the intention. Chat, listen, get your ears on, chat. If you're an Xbox gamer and want to play, I will probably do a similar stream to like I did with on July 4th, which is that like I'll play in a lobby of non-members and then I'll play in a lobby of members, and we'll just kind of cycle back and forth. And so if you guys are new and you're in Xbox, crossplay is a thing that Arrowhead has always done. We should be able to play even right off the bat, and I think that'll be fun, and we'll do some streaming together. So for sure, that will be coming back. I'm just trying to like stream all the amazing, wonderful games I want to stream, because I know that I'm going to play Helldivers in a couple of weeks. For sure. Oh yeah, for sure, gamer fans. For sure, for sure. When is members only shuffleboard? That's for secret super members. There's a $1 quadrillion tier that gets to play shuffleboard. I don't think so, Miggles. I'm very curious about that too. I think Yorka, one of our YouTube mods / Magic judges around here, was asking about the same thing yesterday. I'm very curious about the pilots. No, is it? The last thing I saw was Kaido and Luffy fighting, and the end of that. But I haven't as well. Where's Rebirth? James, see, that's what I mean. I want to play that. That was gonna be tomorrow, or that was gonna be today, tomorrow, and Saturday. But I played Inscription. Not gonna lie, gotta play that game to completion. I'll probably play Rebirth. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday. I want to do more streaming this week and the next. Me too. I can't wait to roll the wheels too, Papa. I think that'll be cool. Nothing ever works on launch anymore. Fair. Inscription is fantastic. Give us rainbows, the tribe is. Okay, you're right. It was 71% on Twitch and 79% on. Okay, I'm not gonna read that aloud, but that's very funny. That's very funny. A friend of mine and I have played a little Abiotic Factor. Really cool. Really cool. Not much, but it's a cool game. Chat, if you want the rainbows, I'm a man of the people. This plugin is called Rainbow... Wait, where the fuck? Did it not... Oh, it didn't save. What? Rainbow... Rave. I wonder why it didn't... Oh, I probably restarted my computer without turning off ring light. That's okay. This plugin is called Rainbow Rave. Whoa, what is that? What's going on there? That's weird. Huh, why all the names... That's weird. I guess I'll have to... Okay, huh. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and do... Where's the... Hold on. Where's the cursor? Object highlight, yeah. So this... Look at the boulder here. Well, let me just tag this boulder real quick. Yep, okay. Let's see. You gotta tag all the boulders so that it can constantly be rainbow. And then, where's the cursor? Where's the damn cursor? What? Am I stupid? Tile markers, film. Am I stupid? Oh, mouse trail. Mouse trail, that's what it is. Party mode. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Rainbow time! And then, yay! Woo! Wait till you guys see outside. Outside's gonna be crazy. Oh, we have to go out and get bananas soon, too. Alright, let's see. Is this the whole set you got? If you're talking about the stuff on screen, it's all the spoilers that are on Scryfall. It's on Scryfall. One step closer to a modern WoW raid. True. Wait, what plugin? I have too much fun with that. It's called Rainbow Rave. Rainbow lagged your stream? I'm not surprised. Is it still lagging? Okay, I love Full Bore. I think it's a cool card. One thing I want to point out about the costing and the damage for Full Bore is oh, hold on, banana. I don't have any bananas. Hold on. Okay, cool. One thing I want to point out about the costing for Full Bore, which I think is really cool, is I look at Magic in a lot of ways like against other cards that are, thank you, Chris, that are like iconic in nature. So they haven't done this again really, but think about Lightning Bolt. It's 1 mana, instant speed, 3 damage. Look at how close these cards are starting to get back to Lightning Bolt. So Full Bore is 1 mana, instant speed, 3 power, but also there's upside. We're getting pretty close to coming back full circle to Lightning Bolt. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it, Ace. Pretty close. Like, we've... Double support. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, and this is a good time to remind you guys, if you guys are subscribed on Twitch, even with Prime, you have full access to the members channel, which includes things like deck rating and deck review, too. For sure, for sure. I did not, Haifa. Can't wait to play Inscription again and find out. Galvanizing Saw Ship. 6? Oh my god, that... Oh, it's 3, though. Huh. 6 mana for nothing, but if you station 3, it becomes a 6/5 flying with haste. That seems bad. Bad. Like, it doesn't even let you, like, discard a card, draw a card. It doesn't even give you, like, a 1/1. It should give you like a 1/1. All right. Okay then. That's interesting. Bubbins. I'm shocked by that. It does fucking nothing. Like I can't even believe, even if this was station 1, like both, Doughboy, both. That's cleaning burning magic right there. I think you mean clean burn magic, yeah. Mochi, if you have a Prime sub, that works too. We're going to pretend that we don't see Galvanizing Saw Ship. Yes, Twitch sub counts too, guys. Even Prime. It all works. It will get you access to member chat. Invasive Maneuvers, 2 mana instant. It deals 3 damage to target creature. Okay, so 2 2 mana, 3 damage has happened a billion times. But it deals 5 instead if you control a spacecraft. This is cool. This is cool because you can set up this 5 damage pretty well. I wish it was any target, but I understand why it wasn't. And or maybe I wish it had like a little more upside. 2 mana for 5 damage is really good, obviously, but like we've had sorcery speed 2 mana 4 damage with upside before, and it's not conditional like this. So I think it's fine. It's fine. I'll draft it in limited, I guess. Kav Landseeker. Kavus are back, baby. Kavus are back. 4 mana 4/3 Manass. When this creature enters, create a lander token. Oh, I see. So a lander token will let you pay 2 to get a basic land, which is really cool. But it says at the beginning of the end step on your next turn, sacrifice that token. So it only gives you 1 turn to go back and get it. So like you have to do it by the end of your next turn. So it's red landfall ramp, and that's pretty hard to get for red. But this is cool. That's cool. Thank you, Tap Man. I appreciate that you figured. All right, we'll leave it as a. Did I just say Manass? What? Hold on. What? It's Manass. Here, see, Manass. There's something wrong? I'm confused. You guys can read, right? Sorry, I was moving my sand crabs, and I have to get some bananas out. Hold on 1 sec. It says 20 cents. This is a pretty interesting, like, direct access to landfall. It's Manass. What? I'm confused why everyone is laughing about that. It's Manass. Yeah, it's Manass. No, man is Manass. Yeah. The poll ended. Menache? I've heard that as well. I think that's the French derivative. No, in America it's Manass for sure, yeah. But this is really cool. I'm a little afraid of them giving red access to direct land ramp. I feel like that could go off the rails, but as long as it's lander requiring it to tap and 2 mana, you're fine, Tap Man. I was goofing on you. Don't worry. Feel free to make polls whenever you want, although it doesn't instantly pop up for me. Interesting. I like it. Although I gotta say, surprised that the first time we saw this, it was on a common. That's a pretty interesting thing to do. All right, Caveron Harrier. See, this is the problem with having a big feet thing. We can maybe just scroll up slightly. Boop. Okay. Hold on, banana. No, it's not the same thing, Norman. Subscribers on YouTube do not get the members chat. Members chat is just for membership on YouTube and subscribers on Twitch. So you have to be a subscriber or a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube. So there's a distinction there. Caveron Harrier, 1 mana, 2/1. When it attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 2/2 colorless attacking robot, but sacrifice it at the end of combat. Interesting. I'm a big fan of the little guys that can make guys. This is functionally like in the early game. All good, Norman. All good. This is I really like this as an early game play because it's a 1 mana 2/1, right? Like that's pretty good stat line. It let you, like, on an open board with no blockers, it lets you functionally pay a mana for a damage, which feels good for a card that's already rated well, like 1 mana for 2/1. I feel like you're really going to use this in 2 places, like pushing through a little extra damage, or like sacking artifacts or creatures, some kind of aristocrats artifact strategy. I think it's really, really cool. It could be overcosted suitor, but I feel like in Commander, I would like this, in archetypes that I want to play. So like think about mono red aristocrats. That's kind of hard to do, but it's not impossible. Those kinds of overcosted effects that allow a little flexibility, I think, are good. So this is a cool thing. Imagine a Goblin Bombardment on the board with this. Then it's 2 mana, swing and ping for a 1. That's not bad. Litho Breaking. Okay, 3 mana, create a lander token. Then you may sacrifice an artifact. When you do, it deals 2 damage to each creature. That is fucking awesome. That is so fucking cool. Okay, so we are definitely seeing more of the mono red getting access to direct land ramp. It's slower, it's more cost effective, and it's through artifacts, so that makes sense. This is so cool because it's like, if you guys have never played against this on Arena, there's always Rakdos decks around, always, that are like, they play every copy of the 1 to 3 mana, like, sorceries that say take an opponent's creature, and they have a sack outlet, and like all they do is they steal your shit, and then they just attack you with it, and then they fucking sacrifice it. So this says you may sacrifice an artifact. It doesn't have to be like a creature. It can be non-creature, so treasures are fine. It can be clues. I feel like we're going to see this pretty flexibly in a lot of stuff, and the way they'll use it is to just go ramping, and then they'll just sack something else. I think this is super cool. Your old Vraska control deck? No, I'm shocked. I can't believe it. All right. Melded Moxide, I've saw this before. Hello, Zrocky. When it enters, you may discard a card if you draw 2 cards. They print the shit. Am I kicking crabs? Oh, I have a dagger. Hold on, I'll zoom in so you can see a little better. See? Boop. Dagger. They print the shit out of this red discard a card, draw 2 because it's really good. It's not card advantage per se, but it's card selection, and it's really good for a lot of archetypes that red helps support, like putting random stuff in your graveyard. Fantastic. Now, the fact that it's on an artifact makes it way better than sorceries and instants, I think, for a lot of archetypes that kind of wanted to do this, particularly like Boros artifacts in the graveyard. But it also has pay 3 and make a guy. Cool. I'm seeing a lot of power with the red and white cards that would be good with Arabella's decks. Yes. Arabella's eating good on this set, for sure. For sure. Hold on, Banana, 1 second. Okay. Memorial Team Leader. 4 mana, but it's got Warp for 2. During your turn, other creatures you control get 1/0. This is cool. It's Rallying Cry, but they don't have to attack. And actually, now that I think about it, the other implication of that is that since it gives static power, they don't have to attack. It helps like weird fling effects or like Warstorm Surge effects. That's really cool. I really like that a lot. And you can warp it early for just like a 2. It's like a 2 mana sorcery speed combat trick. I'm a big fan of that card. That card's great. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. Sally Forte Memorial. Okay. I assume it's like Sally Forth. Oh, it's actually in French. Forgotten Sock Closet? I'm pretty sure that's not what that actually means. I think it's... That can't be right. What? No, it's got to be like the Sally Forth Memorial? Like, Charged Forth Memorial? I don't know. What? That's hilarious. Okay, you know what? It's Forgotten Sock Closet. Guys, no, it's Forgotten Sock Closet. I don't fucking care what anyone says from now on. It's Forgotten Sock Closet. I'm going to see this shit in Limited. Drew's going to read the name of it. I'm going to say, no, that's incorrect. The name of the card is Forgotten Sock Closet. I don't even care anymore. Sacrifice another artifact. Exile the top X card your library. X plus 1 of the mana value of the sacrifice artifact. Okay, so this is top deck birthing pod for artifacts. Kind of cool, dude. What gooners call under their bed. Another Magic, OSRS stream. Yeah. Don't worry, we're doing RuneScape. Thank you. It's probably Forgotten Scrap Closet. Yeah, maybe. That makes a lot of sense. Really interesting. Yes, you guys are right on Twitch. Memorial Strong Room? Let's see what Google Translate. Let's see what this shit says. I wish I had the original text because I can't type the accents. Sally Forte Memorial. Strong Room Memorial? Hey, nice. That's kind of cool. Where the fuck did they get Sock Closet, bro? That doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, sock. It's a sock closet. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Okay, I saw this thing spoiled. It's a 5 mana 4/5 with flying and haste, and then when it enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature and opponent controls, but it has warp. Guys, it's a dragon that beats ass. Google's wrong. I think so too. It's a dragon that beats ass. It goes beep beep. I think it's fucking great. You'll play it in every fucking dragon deck in the entire world, or not, because there's so many fucking awesome dragons already. I am not gonna do whatever that alt. Oh, that's for the accent probably. Thank you, Grant. All dragons are good. Yeah, this shit good. Pain. The world will know pain for all. 3 mana enchantment. Enchant creature you control. When it enters, enchanted creature deals damage equal to its power to any other target. Whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. Okay, so this is like... It's like... slow, like those green like power cards, or some of the red ones like the alpha card. So it's like removal that they can respond to, that you can actually fizzle, which is kind of cool. But if it sticks, it's got upside, and you can kind of get stuff in. That's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It doesn't give trample per se, but like, you know, they be blocking, it be hitting. It be hitting. That's cool. That's cool. Is there Nova? Yeah, no, this art. You're right about this. We should have pulled this up. The art is really cool. Oh, I didn't see this one. What the hell is he biting? What? It looks, no, he's not biting. He just has like a beam in front of an eye. Interesting. Yeah, but I'll zoom in real quick. Oh, our RuneScape is blocking that off. That shit is sick. I haven't looked at the playmats of this set, but I assume this is gonna be a playmat, dude. Look at how cool that is. Honestly, though, for the fact that this is like a fucking Galaxy Dragon, it does seem like a little bit underpowered for what it looks like it should do. You know what I mean? Well done, class. Well done. Space Dragons. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about them. Let's see. You're right about Space Dragons. The zoom level is unfortunate. All right, there we go. Yeah, it does look like Aurelion Soul. You're right. It has a wormhole for a face, or maybe a galaxy or a black hole. It's hard to tell. Actually, no. We're pretty sure that that's a black hole of some kind, right? Because the super cool black hole that they... Hold on. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. There it is. It looks a lot like this one, the Super Void. This art is like the art they used on that dragon as well. Yeah, see? So that's fucking sick. Should I be rushing to get High Alchemy? High Alchemy is really good magic training, and it's really good for making money on an Iron Man. So it is good. Leveling up magic in RuneScape early is good, and it's pretty easy if you just get like an elemental staff and buy like some mind runes or chaos runes or whatever. So it's a good early go. I agree. Digimon vibe? I guess I haven't watched that much Digimon, so I don't know what you would compare that to. Oh, I wonder what they're gonna do for Soul Ring in the Commander sets. Yeah, maybe it'll be a Dyson Sphere. Hey, I'm here for it, Miggles. Plasma Bolt. 1 minute sorcery speed, 2 damage to any target, but with Void, it deals 3 damage instead. I mean, look, 1 minute sorcery speed, 3 damage is fine. It's got some restrictions. I'm not gonna draft it if I can hope to ever have anything else, but you know, it's okay, I guess. That's fair, Zaraki. Possibility Technician. Let's see. Whenever this creature or another Kavu you control enters... Oh, Kavu support! Of course we're going to get one. We maybe get 2, Murph. Ace. Yeah, but it doesn't exist. It's on my desk, but it doesn't exist. Don't worry about it. Possibility Technician. 3 mana, 3/3. Whenever this creature or another Kavu you control enters, exile the top card of your library. For as long as the card remains exiled, you may play it. If you control a Kavu... Oh... That's true, James. I'll have to think about... No, maybe I'll go as Tifa. Damn, I didn't even think about cosplaying. Shit, I should try to do that. Let me think about what I have. I'll have to think about that. Guys, 3 mana, 3/3 for a Kavu that gives you extra card advantage when you play Kavus. I'm not saying Kavu Kindred or... Hold on, Sandcrabs. 1 second. I'm not saying Kavu Kindred or Tribal is like S tier right now, but I love to see old tribes that are kind of... Oh, banana. Kind of forgotten about, like... Getting cool engine cards like this. That's sick. That's cool. Cosplay as that YouTuber Ryan from Scale Check. I could probably do a good Drew. I could probably do a good Moist Critical. Yeah, we look very similar. I'm like the same height as him. That would be kind of cool. Red Tiger Mechan. Okay, is this like a Zoids Zoids reference? It's a robot cat for 4 mana. It's a 3/3 with haste and warp. That's kind of good. Kind of good. It's like, basically you can pay 2 mana to do 3 damage on an early turn, and then it's 4 for a 3/3 with haster. I think it's good. It's not game breaking, right? But it's a guy that beats ass. I like it. He's got cat typing. Everybody likes fucking... It's like Zoinks, Scoob. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a Zord. That's fucking cool. Back-to-back Scurrier Spines? Hell yeah. Get that XP. Remnant Elemental, 0/4 with reach and landfall for 2. Whenever land you control injured, this creature gets 2/0 until end of turn. We have some more direct damage landfall effects in red. That's kind of cool. I mean, even for 2 mana, a blocker with reach is great. Guys, you know what's fucking crazy is in the Final Fantasy set, it was 4 mana for a 4/4 with reach. And they printed this 0/4 reach that can get 2/2 until end of turn. Couldn't Barrett have been better? Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about Barrett. That's all right. Anyway, 4 mana for a 3/4 on Roving Actuator has void. It has no effect other than void. That's crazy. So if you don't void, it's just a 3/4. When it enters, if a non-land permanent left the battlefield or spells warped, exile up to 1 target instant or sorcery with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. Copy it. You may pay. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So basically, if you can trigger void, this gives you like a free lightning bolt back or something like that, or a free discard draw. I think that's cute. I don't know that everyone is going to do this. I could see this having a home in like some kind of graveyard artifacty guy, or some kind of blinky thing. That'd be kind of cool. Very fair, Murph. Very fair. It's a neat card. I don't know that I'll play it in everything, but I do think that I'll find a home for it at one point and be like, wow, it's perfect for this. Ruinous Rampage. 3 mana, so generic red is kind of hard to splash. Flexible. I like this. Deal 3 damage to each opponent. Okay, so it's just a good burn spell. Or exile all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. Wow. Interesting. Seems like a Jeskai Shenanigans card. Could be. We'll get to Tanuk in a second. I'm excited to see that. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Fabled. It's definitely bye-bye treasures. I wonder, like, is there a proactive deck that wants to play this, or is this just a removal card? Like, I think maybe you're right. Maybe it goes in Jeskai. Yeah, it's like every good mana rock. Actually, you're right about that. You know what? I just realized with this goes in every, like, red-green or Naya landfall deck, because you're not really running mana rocks in those decks. You're just playing landfall effects. So when you cast this Ruinous Rampage, it doesn't set you back to the Stone Age. It like destroys everyone else's ramp if you build around it. So that's kind of cool. All right. Sorry, I ran out of bananas. 1 second. All right. Rust Harvester. It's a 1 mana Manass 1/1. For 2, exile an artifact card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and then it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Here's our graveyard red guy payoff for artifacts. Pretty cool. I'm a little annoyed that it has to tap and pay 2. Like, it means you have to take turns off to attack with him. It's pretty slow. I don't know if I'm trying to think of how they could have fixed this. I feel like if they had made this pay 3 mana and no tap, then it's like functionally 3 or 4 damage and no. That's hard. I understand where it is right now, but it's so slow. Because you have to take a turn off the tap. Oh, you know what this should have been? I know this should have been. On attack, pay 2 and do the thing. So that way you can swing in every turn and make it bigger. That's definitely what it should have been. Okay, Systems Override. Gain control of target artifact or creature until end of turn, so it's aimed at space stations. Untap that permanent. It gains haste until end of turn. If it's... Oh, I saw this. If it's a spacecraft, put 10 charge counters on it. If you do, remove 10 charge counter from the beginning of the next 10 step. So you, like... we're getting to Nuke. You, like, super juice up a space station that they haven't finished crewing. You beat their ass with it, and then, like, it fucking powers back down because the energy's gone. That's so cool. I really like that card a lot. I think that's really, really flavorful and neat. All right, Tanuk. He's a Kavu pilot who looks like he's in a combination of like a synthwave ship and like Batman's ship, which is kind of crazy. He is a 4 mana with double red 3/5 legendary creature, so obviously commander or clock. Other creatures you control have haste. Fascinating. Artifact cards and red creature cards in your hand have warp 3. Okay, so you were exactly right, Thorn, which is that this is just sneak attack at home. Blightsteel says hello. Stop it, you guys are evil. Yeah. God damn, dude. 3 mana attack with anything is like... One of my favorite underrated and underrepresented archetypes in Magic is Big Red. I fucking love Big Red. And that's why I built like an Inferno of the Star Mounts deck a while ago. Porphyros in Space, yeah. Big Red is so fucking cool, but like it's missing a lot of tools that other colors have had in the past. Every day we fly a little closer to the captured sun in space. I'm trying to think of the funniest shit to play in it. What would I play in this? What's like a good tribe for Big Red that like is not represented well? Like we already have dragons, we have dinosaurs. Maybe it's Construct. Like I'm trying to think of like funny shit that I could Portal to Phyrexia. Yup, that's a good value card. I'm trying to think of like what's a funny thing that I could play in here that's in red. Make a Big Red deck and name it Clifford. I wonder how many hold on. I wonder how many dogs are in red. That's actually really fucking funny. We'll go dog. We'll make it red, and we'll just search. I'm so curious. 44 dogs. It also has I don't know how much do we care about sneak attacking these guys. I mean, it's like I'm seeing some cards that I would play. Like here's a 1/2 with Dull Strike. I definitely think you could make a. Oh, hold on, Banana. No, I do not have a favorite. I do not have a favorite. I was reading no one. Thank you very much, Thorn. Zodiac Dog is so fucking funny. Holy shit. Yes, it is colorless, the space station you're talking about. Kavu and Lizards, I saw those, but like... Nobles? I just saw in member chat, someone posted Clive, Ifrit's Dominant. I didn't realize that Noble was even a type. Is there like one fucking card with Noble? Oh, you know what? Bubbins was asking about Peasants earlier. I think there's a red Minotaur's cool. There's 10 Nobles. Oh, this is so close, dude. I said someone posted it in members. I didn't say it was you, Thorn. Mice is true. 10 Nobles is close. What about Peasants? How many lobsters are there? Yeah, we got dragons. Damn, there's only 6. How many dwarfs? Okay, that's a fair question. Dwarf. 58? Oh. Why do you guys have the same color? You guys showed up at the wall with the same thing. Yeah. Sorry, Twitch. You guys are all one person. Oh no, the banana! I missed the banana because I was fighting with my boys. Damn it. Chat, my XP per hour is... We can't do it. Dwarves is good, but I feel like Dwarves got their time in OTJ. I have searched cowards before. There aren't that many. We did. I have a cowards deck that's on my Arca somewhere. Minus 1k. What? Oh, it's coward. It's coward, isn't it? Coward. Yeah, that's fine. Here's the red cowards. Really? I thought there were more. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, it's warrior and cow. I remember why. There aren't that many. Okay. You know what? Let's go to Lizard. I know Lizard had... Oh, that's not right. Let's go to Lizard. I know Lizard had... Oh, shit, this is the wrong screen. Oh, my God, I'm panicking. Let's go... I want to see Lizard. Let's do it. I know Minotaur would work. I have seen Minotaur decks in those. We'll pull it out in a sec. 80... You know what we should do? We should probably actually make it format so that we don't get silver border cards. Okay, 79 lizards. Oh, right, because the Viashinos. Lizards already got their guy, though. The infamous Cruel Claw. Some sick lizards, to be honest. You know what? Trolls is kind of interesting. I'll look up Minotaurs. You know what's kind of funny? Maybe the way to make this deck is to just put like 6 of these decks together. Let's go. We've seen lizards now, right? So we know that's a deck. Minotaur. So here's Minotaur. There's 71 of them. Imagine building like Minotaurs, lizards, dwarves, and then just like having individual deck boxes for them and being like, what tribe are we playing today? And like just picking up the lizards or something. Mono red big shits. Explain yourself. Wow, look at how good this guy is. He's 4 mana, and the card says, we'll scale these cliffs, traverse Brittle Bridge, and then fight our way down the volcanic slopes on the other side. Isn't the shortest route through the canyon? Yes, so shouldn't we? No. For 4 mana, you get that for a 3/3. You know what? Manticore's not bad. Oh, Giants is kind of good. I really like Manticore. There's a few Manticores that I think are cool. I can't imagine there's more than 20, though. 9, okay. I was going to guess 10. Close. Close. Let's see. And then Giant is kind of cool. And then the card next to his power creep. Yep. 86? Okay. It's kind of cool. I do love the idea that the commander is literally... Oh, Brushwhack's kind of cool. I think they're in green, though, mostly. I love the idea that the commander that we're talking about is literally sneak attack, and the sneak attack is just giants. Oh, yeah, okay. A lot of these actually could work, which is kind of cool. Hellion? I've seen a few good Hellion cards, but not that many. Oh, Phoenixes is kind of cute. 17 is getting really close to the number. Guys, Flowstone Hellion for 5 mana, 3/3 is unaffected by summoning sickness. There is one in Izzet. I have it. It's Agar, the Freezing Flame. Let's see. This guy. Whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt X and damage, if it was a giant wizard or spell you controlled, you draw a card. I use this for burn. Pretty good idea, Tapman. I think that I would like to do that. At least one of them. Typically, Tapman, how that works. Tapman's asking about building the precons on stream. Typically, how that works is like, oh, hold on, Sandcrabs. Sorry, Banana Sandcrabs. Drew will do one and I'll do the other, or like depending on who workload it is, maybe I'll get 2. Maybe Drew will get 2, but in this case, I want at least 1. So maybe he'll make 1 and I'll make 1, but I would love to do that. Rocks? Is there enough rocks in red? Oh, it's not a type. Do they have... Yeah, type 1 Rhino. Here we go. Oh, Barbarians is kind of cool. Yeah, Berserker Tribal. It's so funny there's literally only 1 red Rhino. Yeah, true. That's true. They do use it as wizards. Huh. Oh, Devils is kind of... Sneaky Devils? That's kind of cool. I mean, Devils are obviously good. We know that. 39. Okay. Interesting. This is a lot to think about. All right, let's get back to the spoilers. I want to keep it rolling. That's such a cool card. Look, I'm sure this is like at least $20 already. There's no prices. Okay. Sick. This card is definitely going to be some international space credits. Like I can't imagine this card selling for less than $10, $20 for sure. But other than the commander, you can jam anything in this deck, right? This seems like a good way to play cards you already have that don't need they don't need synergies. Like together, you just make good guys. All right, let's keep it rolling. Maybe mono red, good stuff. Yeah. Terra Pact Intimidator, 2 mana, 2/1. When this creature enters, target opponent may have you create 2 landers if they don't put 2 1/1 counters on this creature. Okay. Making your opponent choose is always a bad play because your opponent will always choose what's less bad for them. Now, this is cool because it's target opponent, and in Commander you could like have somebody help you. Guys, what? The worst mode of this card is you get 2 artifacts of finding 2 basics, or it's a fucking 4/3 for 2? For 2? It's a 4/3 for 2? Or it's like, get 2 artifacts to get you basic lands? Literally no one is getting landers from this. I could see it politically happening where you're like, hey, I'm behind on land drops, can you help me? Like, I could see that happening in Commander. But like 2 mana for a 4/3 is crazy, right? It's true, it is a very red thing. Let's see. Oh, I just saw that. That is pretty cool. Thorn. The green one. Flavor text. Your land or my blades. Oh, that's actually... I didn't even read that. That's sick. I don't know, man. I feel like I would build this in standard. Think about this on curve, right? Now you can't always play on curve because like you're gonna draw it later in the game. If I was playing some kind of like artifact later, James, some kind of like artifact matters. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's not here. There's a red card that was spoiled that like you can destroy all of your artifacts, turn them into 3/3s, and give them haste till end of turn. Like I feel like that's what this deck wants to do. If you play this on 2, you either get a 4/3 or you get 2 artifacts to turn into 6 damage later. Cool. Mall Ninja. This guy's the equivalent of a Mall Ninja. He shows up at your house. He's got the fucking 99-cent ninja stars, and you're like, shoot. Take these shitty laners. I don't need them. Shoot. 1 second. I just heard a really good card. Song. Oh, it just ended. Damn. Whoop. What the? Hold on. Banana. Oh, banana. Thank you, banana. The YouTube poll fucking flashbang me. All right. Thank you, Zarek. I appreciate it a lot. Just traded my foil bird for a 1-for-1 trade for my Phyrexian Altar. What? That's a crazy trade. Atmospheric Greenhouse. 5 mana with Flample after you get an 8. When it enters, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Okay, so like 6 times out of 10. Actually, this is an interesting card because if you don't have creatures when it enters, it's fucking garbage. It does nothing because not only do you have no counters to put on any of your creatures because you have no creatures, but also you have no way to crew it because you have no creatures. But also, if you have creatures, it lets them crew 1 power extra. Yeah. I feel like this is like so hit or miss. So hit or miss. Like it's going to be, when you get it, you're going to draw it and be like, yes, great play. Or, oh, this is going to, I now lose. And like there'll be no in between. Did you miss the... I did miss the last three. What the fuck am I doing? Warmaker Gunship. You know what? I'm not drinking goof juice. Thank you. I definitely did miss it. Warmaker Gunship. 3 mana, 4/3 flying after you crew. When it enters, it deals damage equal to the number of artifacts you control a target creature opponent controls. Good. I mean, it's already 1, right? So you can't miss. 3 mana 1 is bad, but like, I don't know. You have a lander. You have 1 treasure. 3 mana 2 damage is fine. It's 6 to station. It's fine. You know what? It's not good. It's fine. It's a rare? Now I'm like... Yeah, you're right about warping it out with Tanuk, but like it's not a creature when you warp it. So like you still have to station it. It just says they have warp and they have haste. So like all you do is you get the damage. It's like I don't even really like that. It's got to be Lander Dex energy for sure. Yeah, I agree. Well, I think that this card specifically pairs with the next card that we're about to read. Thank you very much, Haifa. Oh, good luck. Donating plasma, that's brutal. Weapons Manufacturing is the next card, and this is definitely what this is centered around. It's a 2-mana enchantment with, when a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named Munitions with, when this token leaves the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. So if you're playing non-token artifacts tribal, Weapons Manufacturing always gives you an extra token artifact that, when you sack, destroys stuff, or gives you more value out of these ETBs. It's definitely the point. Yeah, it's definitely centered around manufacturing. I agree, Ace. So, I don't think it's super... Oh, chat, we're out of bananas. You know what that means? We're out of bananas. Hold on, we gotta make our... Let me teleport there and see if this is actually gonna go... Damn it, I forgot to keep a fucking banana. God damn it. Alright, let's see if the plugin did the same thing it did last time. Oh, wait. What the? Hold on. What did I not turn on? Hold on. Sync colors, highlight others, NPC highlight, fill tiles? don't think that was it. Brush marker highlights. 2 markers from the... No? Object highlight. Same. All. Let me go back up. Seizure warning time. I was What's happening here? Where is it? Huh. I don't know. Let me try teleporting away and coming back. The plugin didn't save from last time. Here, I'll make it big. Oh! Okay, it worked. Let me put this on top of everything except for my... Chat, I'm gone! I'm gone! I'm back! There you are, chat. Alright, for those of you who weren't on the stream yesterday, you're about to experience the actual nirvana of all times. I gotta grab one more banana. This is a RuneScape stream after all, chat. We can't be talking about too much magic, right? We're just gonna take a nice teleport to Monkey Island. Don't worry about it. Nothing is gonna be weird, I promise. Looks fine to me. You're colorblind. Yeah, hold on here. Maybe does this make the board stay clear, as it were? Where? That's definitely one of you guys. Why do my eyes hurt? Hello, thanks for joining me, whoever you are, Dr. Phillip. Brother, you're a long way from home. That was a good bit. Thank you, thank you. Rotate your camera in circles really fast. Okay. Is this making it easier to see where we're Everybody good? I'm not doing that again. I'm getting nauseous. Okay, chat. This is endgame RuneScape. First, we buy bananas, and then we put them in the basket. And now you might be wondering what we're doing next. Hold on. The bitrate is dying. Yeah, I can't imagine why. I'm going to buy the bananas, and I'm going to put them in the basket. And then I'm going to buy the bananas, and I'm going to put them in the basket. I'm going to buy the bananas, and I'm going to put them in the basket. And now you might be wondering what we're doing next. I'm going to buy the bananas. We're going to put them in the basket. And then we're going to buy bananas. Guys, we're going to put them in the basket. I think you see where this combo is going. Hold on. Nice. Okay, hold on. We're going to buy the bananas. And we might put them in the basket. Hold on. We got to zoom out first and admire how great the island looks. Wow. Okay, now we put them in the basket. Hello, first time here. I'm sorry. Listen, this is not my fault. Chat voted on this. Chat voted on this. They made me do this. Don't worry about it. Hold on, I'm almost done. I just got to put the bananas in the basket, and then we'll get out of here. I promise. I promise we'll leave. It's just horrible. Can you explain this to me in League of Legends terms? Yeah. Let me see. Lord, what's happening? I need an item in League of Legends, so I'm waiting to get enough gold to buy it, but I'm just buying the pieces because I don't have enough inventory slots to buy everything I need, so I'm buying pieces and upgrading the item. What is this shit? You see, this is old school RuneScape, but chat forced me to put on the rainbow plugin. It is exactly as Jagex intended. Now I have all of my bananas. We're going to run into the forest and get the fuck out of here. Oh, cool. Yeah. I could easily turn this off, but chat is making me... This is balloons, yeah. So what you're actually seeing, if you're wondering, is RuneLite is capable of highlighting individual objects in the game. RuneLite has highlighted every single piece of grass that exists. My eyes. Here's the thing, chat. Where the fuck is the one that takes me down? I don't remember. No, that's a snake. Where I thought it was. Where the fuck? Hang on, I think it's over here. Oh, I think Philip is showing it to me. Oh, it's this one. Look, I have it tagged. How could I not see that? There we go. There we go. Okay, we're in. Hey, thank you, Philip. I appreciate it. Is this the fight caves? Kinda. Oh God, wait, what's happening to me, Monkey Banana? Ooh, banana. Oh man. Now I've seen a couple people. Hello, Rent. By the way, I've seen a couple people say something similar to this. That this will be an amazing limited set. I agree. I think that this will be an amazing limited set. And someone mentioned earlier that they thought it was going to be super amazing and limited, but like that it will be kind of forgotten. Hold on, I gotta sand crabs real quick on my other screen. I think that probably it won't have the hype of Final Fantasy, but like this is going to be a fun limited set. I'm for sure about that. Hello, Bagsy. All right, chat. We're almost back to Banana Town, and then we can go. Hold on, I gotta get on my rainbow monkey, and then we can go talk about Edge of Eternity. Cool. Sounds good. Later, Fabled. Oh, and then I think Sadie said she's going back to Twitch, I guess. All right, banana secured. Banana secured. We'll go back to Magic. One sec. Oh God. Oh God. This scene is horrible. Oh God, this scene is horrible. 1 second. Close enough. There we go. We're back. I'm guessing this is about Edge of Eternities, right? Yeah. We were actually looking at spoilers. Okay, here we go. All right, chat, don't let me forget the banana. Let me zoom in so you can see the banana. Here we go. Got my sand crabs going. All right, let's see. Pinchy, you do not have to do that. Pinchy, you do not have to do that. Old school RuneScape, I'll only be clear. The stuff that I'm doing on screen right now is because I personally want to max my account. That is not the gameplay that is expected of everyone. Most of RuneScape now, they have changed it so you don't have to sit and skill in like super boring ways. You can do it in like mini games or other activities. I'll think about it, Funk. You can do it in form of mini games and stuff. So you like when you get 50 fire making, which takes like I don't know an hour, you can go fight like an ice demon and like go put fires into like magic like fire piles and like get rewards. Oh, that's fine, Floki. Don't worry about it. And so you do not have to sit in the bank and make fires for 20 hours to get the levels. You do not have to do that at all. And no one is forcing you to do those things too. You can just actually have fun. Except for me, I'm forcing myself. Yeah. I fucking love that minigame, by the way. It's a woodcutting, fletching, and fire making minigame where you like go hang out with a secret cult of like old fire mages that are holding back basically Ice Daddy from killing the entire world at all times, every day, forever. It's happening right now in RuneScape, but it's fine. You know, we got better stuff to do. Like I'm putting banana under rock. Yeah, banana under rock. Anyway, did one of you guys find me on my alt? No, you will do rune crafting and you will love it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, weapons manufacturing. This is clearly the archetype. Landers, artifacts that you can sack for either value or for damage. By the way, Natsu, thanks for the resubscription with Prime. I don't know if I said it, but thank you again. Weft Walker Ardent. So, sorry, Weft Stalker. This Weft thing is clearly like the warp zone or dimension. I don't know what a Drix is. I assume that's like aliens who keep the like the integrity of that intact, but he's an artificer. Whenever another creature or artifact you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent and it has warp. Oh my god. They printed another fucking oh, it's creature too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why? Let me talk about my thoughts about it in just a second. Suter says anything lets you skip fletching is great. Yes, however, Old School RuneScape is putting out a new fletching method with a fletching minigame by itself. Fair, Wiley. Fair. But, I mean, you know, it's tough. It's the internet in 2025, you know what I mean? RuneScape is putting out a fletching minigame where you, like, I don't know the concept, but it's like, it's going to be hundreds of thousands of XP per hour. It's really fast. So I haven't looked too much into it because I'm 99, but it's coming out next week or the week after maybe. So it's cool too. This Web Stalker reminds me so much of both Impact Tremors or the 2-mana one. Web Stalker's going in Animar and not a combo piece. I know what you're doing, but also reminds me of Reckless Fireweaver. Like there are some cards that were printed in Magic that when I see them hit the table for the first time, like the first time I ever saw this card, right? It's a common. It's a 1/3, and it says whenever an artifact you control enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I'm like, the first time I saw this, I was like, okay, maybe this is like gonna gutter snipe me a little bit. This will be like a little bit of a value guy, like, okay. And then I see people that actually play this, and what they do, it's a fucking combo bombo, dude. They have one turn where they play 50 treasures, and you get like chain gunned from full life to death. So this card is another one of those that anyone can play with those decks. This is going to kill you if you see it at the table. Maybe not in limited. Sure, it'll have good value, but like, people are definitely playing it as a combo piece. Mobilized and treasures I've seen a couple of times. Yeah, for sure. Yep, more fuel for the 1 damage guy for sure. All right, we talked about greenhouse already. I skipped earlier to it because I didn't have my goof juice and coffee, which I'm now remembering existed. Okay. Bioengineered Future. When this enchantment enters, create a lantern token. So it's 3 mana, make an artifact to get you a land. Each creature you control enters an additional 1/1 counter on it for each land that entered the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay. The worst mode of this card is 3 mana, make an artifact that you can go pay 2 more, so 5 mana to get a basic land. That's pretty bad. However, there's a lot of upside here. One thing I really like about this card is double green. I'm a big fan of green Devotion specifically, but Devotion overall in general. Enchantment, Constellation, Enchantment Matters, Enchantress decks, plus Devotion is like one of my favorite like side archetypes. So I love having the double green. And then giving the creatures permanent 1/1 counters can let you play this in like even fairly encounters matters decks where like there's a lot of cards that say like draw a card for each 1/1 counter creature you have, or creatures with counters on them are indestructible this turn. Like just having 1 counter on them is important. So I think that's really, really cool that you can like get pretty reliably get counters maybe like every turn or every other turn. I think it's cool. I really like that card. I'll probably play it in something. I don't know what though. Oh, you know what? I know what I would play this in. Oh God, what is the name of that commander? Oh, this is going to drive me insane. I got to look it up. Sorry, chat. I'm doing this again. More rainbows. Let's find the leprechaun. Yep. Green's doing well. I feel like there's a banana. There's a lot of tech for a lot of colors. It's not Frank Horrigan. It's not quite so powerful. It's red and green. Marieki? Is that right, maybe? It's a legendary creature. And it costs a generic 1 green, 1 generic, and 1 red. Marieki? Maria for sure. I don't think, like, look, the landers are tokens, so it's not perfect for this, but I feel like this deck is already going to play a lot of token-based, or artifact-based synergies, and I feel like that's going to be really cool. Maybe I'll play this as some kind of, like, Gear per Aether Grid combo. Aether Grid. This? Tap 2 untapped artifacts to just do damage. Kind of cool. I'm excited to see what Gruul artifacts can look like. Alright, Broodguard Elite. First of all, insects. Insects are fucking goated. I love insects. This creature enters with X 1/1 counters on it, so it's X and 2, so you can get how big you want. When it leaves the battlefield, put its counters on target creature you control, and you can warp it. Whoa. That's cool. I mean, people can still interact with you, but you basically can pay to get X counters right away, and then you can pay again to get X counters again. So you can play this early on to enable like a 1/1 counter guy. Or you can play this in like my Bugenhagen X-Spells deck. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Which spacecraft can be your commander? Is it just vehicles or that can be your commander now? If you guys didn't know, all spacecraft can be your commander now, although they have to be legendary. So legendary spacecraft can be your commander. Alongside anything that says it can be your commander. So keep an eye out for the legendaries as we go. Let me make a name for the... Oh, they wanted to make it flexible so that like this like regular insects could work. You know what, the rent? I'm actually kind of happy with it because like you can play these insect in other insect matters deck like Grist. You know what I mean? It is lame they didn't name them, but I get why they did it to like help other decks too. Oh yes, they need power and toughness. Thank you, Thorn. They need power and toughness, but I think all spacecraft generally do. Who let you in here? All right, close encounter. As an additional cost to cast a spell, choose a creature you control or a warped creature you own in exile. Interesting. Oh, you know what's interesting about that? They specifically say a warped creature. It's not even just a creature in exile. So it can't be like something that got like swords to plowshares or whatever. It deals damage equal to the power of a chosen creature or card to... Interesting. To target creature. Huh. Okay, so it's like a weird fight damage spell. Huh. Interesting. Cool. I think it's very playable. Like this instant speed 1 minute, 2 minute stuff in green is pretty good. Sand crab, hold on, sand crab. 1 second, 1 second. Cool. Wonder if we'll get new gear. I think we are missing some colors. We got some in Aether Drift, but I think it might be too late for those kinds of cards to show up here. Drix Fatemaker. Common, 4 mana, 3/2. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter. Oh, banana. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature so it can pick itself. Put each creature that you control with a 1/1 counter has trample. What? Yes, Tapman. Hold on. This is a common for. Hold on. Okay. The worst case scenario about this card is a 4 mana, 3/2 with a 1/1 counter, so 4/3 with trample because it gives it to each creature. Guys, 4 mana, 4/3 with trample at common is already fine. 4 mana, 4/3 with trample. It says all of your other 1/1 counter creatures have trample. Is already pretty good. And you can play this on 2, give your guys trample and put a counter right away. This is a common in the set. What? What? Huh? And it's a wizard? Yeah, in limited it's going to be crazy. What? It's a green wizard too? That's sick. I'm a big fan of that. That's really cool. I'll probably draft that a few times in limited. I feel like that's pretty great. Man, that's so cool. Okay, 1 mana for a 2/2 with reach on this Edge Rover. Pretty cool. When it dies, each player creates a lander. Okay, so it's got downside. But like not really though. I'm shocked to see a 1 mana 2/2 in green and not red. Like we just looked at this. Red already has lander synergies. This should have been a red card in my opinion. A 1 mana 2/2. Maybe it has reach. Like we've already seen reach on red here too. Yes, Haifa, it was cool. I'm really surprised that this wasn't red because it's like got aggressive stats. It's cool to see a 2/2 with in green. That's pretty neat. Huh. Good card. I mean, yeah, obviously it's symmetrical, right? Okay, Eosocial Engineering. Europeans. 5 mana whenever a land control enters, create a 2/2 robot colorless artifact creature with warp 2. Okay, this card is lazy. This is a lazy card. I will show you why. That's a lazy card. Hold on. Here's Final Fantasy. 5 mana. Whenever a land you control enters, create a 2/2 bird. 5 mana. Whenever a land you control enters, it's the exact same cost. Make a 2/2 robot. Cool. It has warp on it. Great. But these birds actually do something. It's the same fucking card. It's the same card. I don't really know why we needed another 5 mana landfall. Zendikar Royal, yeah, with new words. Okay. I don't hate it, right? I think it's a fine card, but like I guess it's cool it has warp. You can warp with some stuff. Famished Worldsire. 8 mana. 5. Yeah, it's artifacts, you're right. 5 and triple green with ward 3 and devour land 3. So devour is cool. When it enters, or excuse me, as it enters, so it doesn't use the stack. I just fucked up my trap. You can sacrifice any number of lands. It enters with 3 times that many 1/1 counters. So if you sack 1 land, it's a 3/3 with ward 3. When this creature enters, so after the devour, look at the top X card of your library. X is this creature's power. Put any number of land cards among them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. So let's say in Commander that you're playing some fair green deck that has like 1 or 2 artifact ramp to it. You got 6 lands, let's say. And then you have, maybe 2 mana from cost reduction or whatever it might be. Yes, it's eating a planet. Let's say you say, fuck it, I'm God. I'm going to have this devour all of my lands. It's going to come in with 18 counters. And you can look at 18 cards and put any number on the battlefield. First of all, a huge gamble, because you might not get none. It feels a little bit Warhammery. There's some nods to it. Warp is a keyword. I think that when I play this card, I'm going to try to devour a lot. Because think of the landfall triggers. Think of the deck thinning. I think this is really cool. Now, obviously it's a gamble, but the thing that makes me the most happy about this card of everything is that it's a green Leviathan. There's a ton of Simic Kioras, like Simic big green guy and blue guy, but most, if not all of the Leviathans, like Sea Serpents and Krakens cards have been in blue. The fact that we have a green Leviathan coming out in this set, that makes me really happy. Really happy. I really like that. Super cool. Super, super, super cool. I don't know that it's going to see the most play in Standard. I'll draft it every time in Limited. It's really cool. Ah, we're here. We're here. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Oh, wow. Okay. Frenzied Baloth is a 2-mana 3/2. What? Okay, well, don't worry. It's pretty fair because you have to pay double green, which means, it's hard to splash and stuff like that, right? Cool, cool, cool. Still fair. The spell can't be countered. All right, that's pretty fair. It's a 2-mana 3/2 that can't be countered. That makes sense. Well, you know what? We want them to get value at it right away, so it's got Trample and Haste. All right, so it's a 2-mana 3/2 with Trample and Haste that can't be countered. All right, that's a pretty good card. Oh, also, creature spells you control can't be countered. Hello, Tiffany. I'm good. I'm good. We're playing RuneScape, but really we're talking about Magic Explosion, Magic Eternity. Guys, this card is fucking crazy. This is an insane card. I'm sure this will be like a $10 rare. I don't know, man. Fogs don't work anymore? What do you mean? Is this a good entry-level TCG looking to get into it for the first time? Yes. Yes, Pinchy. There are a couple of points I want to make. This is a game that you could absolutely play on a very limited budget with your friends and have some fun, or on a very limited budget on Magic the Gathering Arena for free and have some fun. Absolutely. This is also a game where if you have friends who, let's say, are easily swayed by shiny cards, will show up to your good time commander night and say, guys, I bought 30 packs. I have to open them right now. So it is very possible to run the full spectrum. Tabletop Simulator, yes. Or Cockatrice. There are plenty of programs that you can play online for free and cheap. 1,000%. Now, I would advocate that if you want to try it, Pinchy, go get Magic the Gathering Arena. It is literally free, and you can try the game right away. So it's great. Oh, what, Chris? I forgot something? You're telling me that the 2-mana 3/2 with this spell can't be countered, Trample, Haste, and creature spells you control can't be countered? You said there's more text on it? No. Wizards would never put more text on it. No. That can't be right. Let me go back and read the card again. It's 2 mana, right? Hold on a minute. That's right. Combat damage can't be prevented. What is this? The only thing I'm surprised about, it doesn't say it has hexproof from every other color other than green. Oh. Last point, Pinchy. The format that we play on this channel is called Commander. It's a 4-player format. Typically, it's Battle Royale, 1v1v1v1. But there are other, more direct 1v1 formats. And so Arena will mostly have the 1v1 formats, doesn't have the 4-player. But there are plenty of ways to play Magic. It's a fantastic game. I love it very much. It's great. Explain this card in Hearthstone terms. It's a 2-gem Taunter, no, 2-gem Charger. I don't remember what the trample keyword is, and there's so much text that you have to examine it to get it all. Who the fuck let Lil Bro make a card? Oh man, dude. Yeah, Tapman over on Twitch says, hop in the Looking for Group Discord chat and people will teach you. Yes. They're talking about our Discord. We have a Discord that's linked in like our affiliated links, but it's discord.gg/skillcheck. And if you go in there, there's a ton of very helpful people who play Magic like basically every night. You guys are awesome. So please feel free to ask questions in there too, especially as you're learning. We all are trying to get better together. Do not be intimidated by the giant list of Magic rules. There's a bunch. Arena will help you understand in the beginning. Guys, look, we've lingered on this card for a long time. This is a fucking crazy card. This is a crazy card. I don't even know what they were thinking. I truly don't. I don't know. It is great. Damn it, I agree. Fungal Colossus, 7 mana 5/5, but it costs X less to cast, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. This shit is so cool. Reminds me a lot of the domain cards that are being played. Prismatic Ending or whatever. That want you to play different stuff. I mean, let's be real. You got what, like 4 different named lands, then it's a 3-drop. That's cool. That's cool. I agree with Chris's take on the Baloth. At 4 mana, it would have been a great card, but it's still 2, and it's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. And hey, if you do play some Magic, tell me about your journey. I love hearing about new players to get into Magic. Hold on, I got to move these sand crabs real quick. Hold on. For those of you, there's a couple of you who are saying this is your first stream. I'm so sorry that this is the first stream that you're seeing. I just want you to know that chat made me do this. I'm here under duress. Thank you very much. Galactic Wayfarer, 3 mana 3/3. When this creature enters, create a land or token. Guys, for a common, a 3 mana 3/3 that you can also go find a land, that's pretty alright. That's pretty alright. That's not bad at all. Alright, let's see. Don't let him lie to you. He is loving this. Yeah, I mean, I said I was under duress, but not that I wasn't interested in duress. Thank you, Grant. I'm glad to have you. Okay, I don't know what the fuck happened to the quality on this card, so we're going to open it in its own page. Oh, God, that's horrible. It must be like a picture thing. Glacier Godmaw. Another Leviathan! Yes! It's a trample 6/6. When it enters, make a lander, so you can go find a land. That's cool. And landfall, whenever a land you control enters, creatures you control get 1/1, vigilance, and haste until end of turn. So this is Craterhoof Behemoth, kind of, but like a budget version. I'm thinking about, it's like a planetary eating Leviathan, and it has landfall. I'm trying to think of like, it's vigilance and haste, so it's closer to like Enray's Forerunners. I'm trying to think of like what to name this card. He has his music on and snacks and magic. He is fine. Bagsy, I'm not going to repeat that. That's evil advice. Let me think. What am I going to call this? It's a Leviathan. It does the baby Craterhoof thing. I want to call it something cool like Planet Hoof, but like it's not that cool. Maybe it's Land Hoof Behemoth because it does land stuff. Green creature Felidar Retreat. Yeah, that's true. It's a very interesting card. I love it. I think it's great. And it's look, it's 7 mana, right? So you've done 1 Leviathan, Philip. That's funny. Hello, Dirk. After seeing Matt drunk, I think I can handle the stream. True. Hey, and if you haven't seen, dude, I respect the hell out of TOC viewers. That channel is unhinged and wild. So, hello, Siphon. How are you? All right. I really like that Leviathan. That's cool. I cannot wait to build green Leviathan. I can see it being from Destiny. Like, sci-fi crosses over itself so many times. You know what I mean? All right, we got a beast. It is just a 5 mana Ward 2 power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. That's a boy. That's a boy, dude. That's great. That's fantastic. I don't think it's going to bust out any formats, but, like, it's good stuff. Yeah, Zynet, this guy also makes the lander token, which can find you a land. All right. I got a little bit of burpees. Hemosymbic Might. Interesting. Cool art. It's a 1 mana 1/1. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets XX until end of turn, where this, or X is this creature's power. This is cool. This is probably like your counters payoff. Oh, also, I saw Haifa talking in the chat. Let's see. Haifa said, my journey with Magic started a month ago. About I think it meant bought my first few packs, and my first time got a Masterpiece Scroll Rack and Chalice of the Void. Brother, send me some damn luck for our fucking collector box tomorrow. That's crazy. This set is more busted than Ryan's gut on Taco Bell. You win this chat. That's fucking funny, dude. Oh, man, dude. Oh, man. That's fucking funny. Whew. Green is Hunter. Understood. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know the Destiny terms that well. This guy gets it. Yeah. That's true. I did maybe cure it with lasagna. It's a long story. If I say it louder than do I win? I kind of think so. What? Is my neck in the way? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, the dinosaur. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Hemosymbic Might is really cool. At its worst case, it's a 1/1. It taps it, adds its power somewhere else, which is cool. It's definitely a payout for like pump and landfall. There's like make creatures bigger as well as like the counter synergies. Really cool card. I like the like kind of slightly hidden synergy with this guy is for crewing or stationing the new stuff because when you have a space station, he stations one, but then because it's sorcery speed, you have to let the like it resolve anyway. He can put his power on someone else and they can station better because they have him. I think it's really cool. Thank you, Eater. I appreciate it. That's really, really cool. I think that that'll be cool in like kind of. I wonder if this is in the Jund Commander deck actually. It's not. That's kind of a missed opportunity. Banana. One moment. Banana. Cool. Ice Till Explorer is like my favorite fucking card. Thank you, Tabman. Thank you. Ice Till Explorer is like my favorite fucking type of card. I love Crucible of World Effects, dude. I love this so much. 4 mana, 2/4. Okay, not so great. Not so great. But play an additional land on each of your turns. Okay, we got like a little Azusa effect. You can play lands from your graveyard too, and whenever a land you control enters, mill a card. This is like, they just fucking they're like, guys, graveyard landfall do nothing garbage decks, they're too slow to compete with the meta. Let's just fucking, I got an idea. They have a fucking staple gun. They just held up Azusa and Crucible of Worlds, and they like ripped them in half and stapled the top and bottom together, and they were like, that's a card. Done. That's a card. We did it. And gotta tell you, boys, thank you. I mean, this goes into like every of my favorite decks. I love that shit. That's awesome, dude. I did not see the bonus sheet. Skill check every black-green landfall player right now. It's me. That's me. That's me. I gave you an ad? I didn't give you shit. You wanted it. You love ads, right, chat? You love ads. No, but actually, there's like a my mustache has decided that I want to eat it today. There's like ad settings for streams. For those of you who don't know, for YouTube, we have them to like low to balanced. You can crank them up to like, I don't know what the category is called, like high or extra or something like that. We do not do that. So sorry that you got one. Yeah, I've seen some like really cool Baby Muldrotha, Teval, a bunch of other stuff too. Yeah, for sure. Okay, Larval Scoutlander, 3 mana, 3/3. When it enters, you may sacrifice a land or lander. If you do, search your library for 2 basic land cards. Put them on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. This is cool that you can cash in your landers without paying the mana cost and go find 2 lands. That's really cool. So, you know what this is? It's Harrow, because Harrow lets you sack a land to go find 2 lands. It's Harrow with the option to go find a different, like, to sack an actual artifact. And later on, you can make a 3/3 flyer out of it. I actually really like Scoutlander. I think this is cool. I think that's really cool. YouTube Premium. Yep, you get it. One of my favorite decks, probably Farika and Ian Malcolm. Those are probably my 2 favorites. I really like those decks. If you guys haven't seen my Architect, it's here. But I'll post it for you guys in chat if you haven't seen it. I don't have all of my decks on this. Just most of the ones you've seen on camera. Oh, banana. Flicker it for land or token value. True. It is cool that you can blink that. You can blink that too. Man, I'm feeling very burpy today. I'm still waiting for Ryan to actually play. I played it in like 3 videos. Oh, hey, yeah. Favorite commander. Oh, you mean actually cast? Well, okay. Hayden's right. If you guys look on Architect, the name of my Farika deck is I should cast her because like. She kind of just sits in the command zone. But, like, look, I have trauma, okay? I have trauma. I don't want her to get hurt. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Lash Whip Predator. A spell costs 2 less to cast if your opponents control 3 or more creatures. Cool. Okay, so I think that they aimed this at, like, standard and having it be useful, because it's a 6 mana 5/7 with reach, right? But if your opponent busts out the gate, on turn 1 plays a guy, on turn 2 plays 2 guys, then you already, like, qualify for this. So if you ramp, like, on 2, this then is a 4-drop, and if you play your land on 3 with the extra ramp from 2, on turn 3 with 4 mana, you can play this guy, which is cool. I think that's really cool. And he just blocks. He just blocks. Yeah, Ace. Hello, Sushi. Besides AC, is there any Simic landfall commander that you suggest? Yeah, there's a few. I'm trying to think of like, What did I suggest yesterday? Shit, that's gonna drive me insane. Oh, it was like landfall, but not landfall. Stop trauma dumping. All right, you're right. I need to move on. There was some Simic landfall command that wasn't really Simic. That wasn't really Tatiova. Yes, chat. Thank you, chat. So this is very similar to AC, but instead of just lands drawing you cards, it also gains you life, which is an interesting way to like rotate this, which I think is cool. Minstrel is good too. I like Minstrel. 5-color partners is neat. Yeah, I wish they did more. Like the Stranger Things, they weren't 5, but they were close. Laughs and counterspell. That's fair. That's fair. Don't worry, I've got the bananas, chat. I've got this. I can't wait to build Wandering Minstrel myself. I think that'll be really fun. Can't wait to do a Maze's End all walls deck. All right. If one or more counter, this is a loading zone. 4-mana enchantment. If one or more counters be put on a creature, spacecraft, or planet you control, twice that many are put on instead with warp 1 green. Oh my god. Chat, notice that it doesn't say 1/1 counters. It's super duper about charge counters on all this stuff, on stations and stuff. Doubling the charge counters is really interesting. Really interesting. Prime for no ads. Yes, Philip. Agreed. Really interesting. I mean, it's cool. It's a loading zone, right? It's better for space stations and ships and stuff. That's sick. That's sick. Zimone? Oh, Zimone is really good too. I didn't give Zimone her spotlight in the sun yesterday. When we played Zimone on camera for this one, I didn't construct a deck around it. But if you constructed a deck with this in mind, I think this would be really fun. So this is 4-mana, 3/3 with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters the first enters, manifest dread if it's the first time it's resolved, which is you take the top card of your library, but you look at 2. Excuse me, you look at 2, put 1 face down as a 2/2, and the rest and the other into your graveyard. So it mills 2, which is cool, and then you can turn it face up for its cost. So you can do some kind of like graveyard land. Kind of vibe, and then like get value, which is cool too. Now it also specifically says whenever a land you control enters, manifest dread if it's the first time it's resolved this turn. It doesn't say if it's your turn, so you can play a fetch land, get the thing, pass their turn, and then get it back. Floki has a great point. This is a sick lander commander because you can just use your lander. They're not sorcery speed, right? Let's see. Sacrifice. Yeah, they're not sorcery speed. That's a fantastic lander commander because you can use the landers on your opponent's turns to get the value with Zimone. That's sick. That's really cool. Yeah. I might even build that. Zimone landers. That's really cool. I like that a lot. And yes, you guys are fucking absolutely pogging out of your mind. Yes, I saw the Prime #1. That was insane. I'm sure you guys are actually pogging out of your mind for yet another counter-cheating green enchantment. Woo! Green counters. Woo! Double them up for no reason. Woo! 4 mana is too expensive, so let's just let you kid do it for 1 and then do your whole combo turn. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woohoo! Ace, don't be saying that. I just talked to you about the Prime thing. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. Let's keep it rolling. Melt Strider Urologist. Urologist, yeah. Wait, even Eulogist. Is that like a guy gives a eulogy? What? Melt Strider Eulogist? So he just... I guess it is, right? Because it's whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, draw a card. It's a fucking... I can't believe I was just goofing on 1/1 counters and counter decks, and here's a fucking 1/1 counter draw engine, dude. That's crazy. That's funny, Murph. Oh man, dude. Yeah, nature is healing with all the cool like Sultai land stuff that was in Dustmore, and I agree. That's fucking sick, dude. That's sick. That's really cool. I'm sure that I hope that card stays cheap because I feel like that's a good like new player, budget player thing to like show them what a good like engine card looks like, you know? Like something for budget players to kind of get in and be like, oh, okay, cool, this draws me cards in green, like that can make it work. Melt Strider's Resolve. 1 mana aura. Enchant creature you control. When this aura enters, enchanted creature fights a creature, and it gets 0/2 and can't be blocked by more than one creature. What the fuck? No, Hayden, flipping them doesn't cause them to enter. Bramblethorn armor, is that right? Fuck. Okay, this is driving me insane. It's aura. Ira, I guess. Aura. There's a water bottle in front of my. It's green. It costs one green and one generic. It's. I should have actually put the word that what it does, so I don't have to look through. Warbrier's Blessing. It's this. This one is 2 mana, enchant creature you control. When it enters, it fights up to 1 creature you don't control, and it gets 0/2. So they looked at Warbrier's Blessing. They're like, okay, here's a common. It's 2 mana, they fight, and you get 0/2. And they're like, yeah, but we can do it better. Here, let's 1 mana, they fight, and it gets 0/2. And also, by the way, can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Banana? I even thought Warbrier's Blessing was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. That famously ace, I hate Mother Earth. I hate the planet. Yep. For sure, famously. Hello, Death. Yo to you too as well. This is an awesome card. Like I told you guys, I love Do Nothing Green Devotion. It's removal, it's power up permanently, and it's evasion. Yeah, someone wanted stuff for their Stang deck is a good shout, actually. That's super true. That's a crazy card at Uncommon. I cannot believe... You know what, chat? I just realized, surely there's a metric for how good a Magic card is. Like, excited to say, wow, space is cool, but with cardboard. Me too. I'm sure there's a metric that's like average word count of a card, and the more words on the card, the better it is. Like, this is a 1 mana enchantment with... What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. It has 32 words on it. It's 1 mana, and I didn't count reminder text. It has 32 words on it, dude. That's crazy. I plan to build an Avatar deck with all cool EOE arts for the lands. Oh, I feel like that would look sick. But hey, don't... Oh, I think you mean Avatar the Space Movie and not Avatar the Last Airbender. Because that's... we have to differentiate now. Someone was asking, when are we getting Ryan's Frozen Fart Gamer subs? I don't know. Alexander Clementon is a cool card. Yeah, true. Well, yeah, I mean, the Green Beast guy only had like 16 or 20, I think, fellow. So what busted cards did I miss? I just got home from work. A lot of busted cards, and we're not even at multicolored yet. A lot. I'm gonna keep going because there's still more. Avatar: Last Airbender. Okay, cool. I can't wait to see what those lands actually look like. I imagine they'll be like notable cities or locations from the series. Might Form Harmonizer. 4 mana, 4/4 with warp for 3. Whenever a land you control enters, Tifa, a creature. Tifa, a creature. I agree with you guys' sentiment. I'm seeing it on both YouTube and Twitch, which is that I don't want more words. I also don't want more words. I don't. Hello. It might fit in a Tifa deck, yeah. This just lets you Tifa whatever you want. I mean, I saw your comment earlier about putting me in a jar as a YouTube's. I think that would be really cool. We haven't been contacted by them. I don't know if we would even do that. I'll put it this way. We are way overdue to do merch. There is a regular chatter who has reached out to me to maybe look into doing some merch. We're evaluating that probably in the next week or so. So, first things that would come out from us is definitely like dice mats. Probably dice and mats. Yeah, like Floki's saying, play a fetch Tifa quad powers. This lets you Tifa whenever you want. Dash Goonlord. Am I the Goonlord in this scenario, Hayden? I thought you had respect for me as your streamer. Yeah, I really like that this gives you a backup plan if they kill your Tifa. Does the figure come with a jar? Maybe. Look, guys, you don't need me to tell you that this card is good, right? Oh, you called me a lord. Thank you. At least I'm a Goon Lord. I appreciate it. Wait, you know what's really funny, Hayden? I can't believe you fucking headshotted me so hard. The announcement for the Tampa Bay Comic Con that we're going to, the ending of the video is me saying, don't judge me for buying Tifa Gooner posters. Literally that, in those words. That's so fucking funny, dude. I can't believe you guys absolutely sniped me like that. Luna Snow Summer Skin? I don't know what that is. That's really fucking funny. Oh, yeah, but listen, Psylocke has always been a internet culture for a long time. Ouroboros, which is a sick planet worm. Oh, it's a plant worm. Okay, cool, cool, cool. 4 mana, 1/3 at the beginning of combat turn, put X 1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. Holy fuck. Brain blast. Holy shit, dude. So we shouldn't show up with Tifa Guna merch for you. I think you should if you want it autographed. I'll put it that way. Guys, 4 mana 1/3 is bad, but in one turn it puts counters on all your creatures and itself, so it's a 2/4. It is a plant, so Avenger of Zendikar Tribal is definitely eating good. Hold on, Sandcrabs. Sandcrabs, one moment. This is such a cool card. I get that it's for me. I get it, but I could autograph it too. This is such a cool card, dude. It is slow, but it does like constitute a win condition on its own, and it blocks. I think it's cool. I like it. I don't know what I would play it in, but it's counter matters. It's wide decks. It's some cool typing that I like. I really like it. I like it a lot. Now, Sammy's Curiosity is a fascinating card. There's a few cards in green. This is one that I always advertise. This one. This is target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. You gain 2 life. There's a few cards in green that are like this, that they have a primary effect. Clearly the primary effect of this card is to give you a lander, and then they just kind of staple a little bit of life gain on top. There's some, holy Bristlyville, yeah. There's some cards that like in green they staple this life gain that I feel like find cool homes. We'll get there in a sec. I agree, Floki. And I like that there's like incidental life gain on this, because I feel like you end up playing this in like kind of weird like Enchantress decks or like landfally decks that also like when life enter or when you gain life and stuff. It's hard to tell. It's hard to pin down a specific place, but I know there's a deck out there that looks at this card and is like, oh yeah, we got it now. This is it. So I think it's cool. 1 mana to go pay 2 more mana to find it basically into your battlefield is like, yeah, Pinchy. I like it though. Okay, Seed Ship Impact. Guys, this card is a certified Ryan banger. 2 mana, not even double green, instant, destroy target artifact or enchantment. They have been, before I talk about the next line, they have been absolutely putting like upside on this like 2 mana instant destroy an artifact or enchantment for a long time, okay? A lot of the upside is like, also, you could, if you want, instead of one of those two, you can like exile a card from graveyard, or also instead of one of those two, kill a flyer, or like, you know, gain a little life. The fact that this one says if its mana value is 2 or less, make a lander token. This is like direct ramp on a removal card, and ramp removal is some of my favorite stuff in all of Magic. I think it's so cool to have flexibility like this. Now, obviously, sometimes you're going to need to kill the shit out of their, 10 mana 10/10 artifact guy, or their Simulacrum synthesizer that's out of reach. But in the early game, like, guys, can you see? This is the way this is going to go down. Turn 1 player plays a forest, passes. Turn 2, 3, or 4 player plays their Soul Ring, and someone goes, holy shit, that's fucking Jimmy Soul Ring again. That guy's got a Soul Ring every fucking game. Turn 1 player untaps, plays any land, and goes, you know what? Yeah, fuck Jimmy Soul Ring. They fucking execute his Soul Ring from orbit, and they get a lander and go, oops. I'm just a guy. I'm just a mono green player with landfall. Hee hee. And the rest of the table, uproarious laughter. This shit is going to happen every fucking game. I'm so excited for cards like this that punish mana rocks, because, guys, landfall's not broken. It's balanced and fair. It's fine. I just get to go find lands. They're just basic lands. Yes, unfortunately, pay me no mind. We have to sell Matt, and he's going to the lowest bidder. I had open mana. I had open mana. I didn't want to waste. I have heard that so many times, dude. Good card. I'm very happy. Oh, guys, here's literally the card that I was talking about. Shattered Wings. Destroy target artifact, and then here's the upside. Or creature with flying, surveil 1. Now, look, this is a sorcery speed. It's simple. It's similar to Broken Wings, which is obviously the way they did that, which is an instant destroy artifact, target artifact, enchantment, or creature flying. The difference is you get to surveil 1/2, so it's a sorcery. I really like these cards in green. I think these are great. Yeah, exactly, Floki. It's kind of wild the green artifact ramp is like coming because it's more. I would have guessed it would have been more of a red mechanic. All right, Sledge class Siege Ship, 3 mana. It's got station up to 7, and whenever so it does nothing when it comes in, but when you get it finally stationed, when it attacks, you can put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. This is like of the last like 5 sets I can think of. This is like the third one of these guys. Like Aether Drift had one of these. Duskmourn had one of these. I don't know if Bloomborough had one of these. These like free green creatures kind of vibe from your hand. It's a quintessential green effect, but man, 7 to do anything is like it should have had like gain 2 life or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not that in love with the rare. Tapestry Warden, 4 mana, 3/4 vigilance. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. This is a Butts Matter enabler again, but only if it would help you, which is cool. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power stations permanents using its toughness rather than its power. And again, so it stations permanents, and it does not hurt you ever. It only helps you. Cool card. It might see some love as like backup in like, I don't know, Arcades. I don't see a lot of decks playing this, which is cool. Have they done more room stuff? No, sadly. I don't think they have. I really wish it would come back, though. I love rooms. For sure. For sure. Okay, Terra Symbiosis. Yeah, I've seen you guys groaning about this card already. Oh, Banana in advance. 3 mana enchantment. Okay, probably fine. Whenever 1 or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature control, you may draw that many cards. Do this only once per turn. Guys, it's fair. It's fair. It's only once per turn, guys. It's only once per turn. What are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean. What's wrong with this? It's 3 mana once per turn. It's so fair. What? I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything. What's wrong with this? I don't get it. I don't get it. Could I ask for guide on plugin stuff to resetting aggros? Yes, I'll give you really quick, Zaraki. So, Zaraki's asking for RuneScape help. We'll get back to that thing in a second. I'll give you. You're looking for NPC aggression indicator, I believe is the plugin. Let me see. NPC aggression timer. Make sure you turn on always active. NPC aggression timer always active, and that's these yellow lines you see here. You'll need to teleport to get it started or go in an instance or out of an instance. And when you do, this is what you're looking for up here. So this says 3 minutes and 14 seconds. RuneScape is a game of polygons in all aspects. So this yellow area you see is like 2 squares stapled together. When NPCs are no longer aggressive to you, you need to leave the yellow square. That's what it is. So if you run out of the yellow square and then come back, you'll see that the timer will reset to 10 minutes. And notice, it moved the squares. It moved my zone. So now I need to leave this again in order to reset. But it's at 10 minutes. So I'm good for another further 10 minutes. There's some more complicated mechanics than that. I just realized that I made... Here, I can make the screen bigger to see the yellow lines now. Here's the yellow lines here. There's some more complicated mechanics than that that are not super relevant to like getting your first understanding of it. And there's my crash course. So let me make this smaller again. Whee! Okay. Yeah, of course. All right. Let's see. Play a Hydra with X counters? No, surely that wouldn't. Oh my God, that works. What? You're telling me if I play a card that says put 5 1/1 counters on a thing, I'll draw 5 fucking cards? Green never creates 1/1 counters. You're right. Green never does that. That's what I'm saying. And green doesn't have card draw like blue. Don't worry. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, this card's fucking disgusting, chat. There's a ton of ways. Even like fucking. Hello? When this card enters, you fucking devour any number of lands. It enters with 3 times that many 1/1 counters. Let's say you eat 5 lands. It's fucking 15 counters. You'll draw 15 cards. But don't worry, it's only once per turn. Very fair. I think they should have made it any number of times per turn. Banana. -1K, rip. Thank you for my banana policeman. All right. Hey, multicolored! Yay! I'm excited. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to get this to show up correctly on stream. There we go. All right. So what happens if we put 3 counters on 5 creatures? Do you draw 15? I think you do. I'm not that. Let me double check the wording real quick. Whenever one or more counters are put on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards. Ooh. Let me use my brain before I look at chat, because I'm sure chat will correct me when I'm wrong. A creature you control. Just say do this only once per turn. Oh, I see. It probably triggers a bunch of times, but it doesn't actually allow you to do it. I don't know that it triggers only once per turn, because it says whenever you put one or more counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards, but it says you can only do it once per turn. This wording at the end is confusing to me, because like similar cards would say this ability triggers once per turn and not do this only once per turn. I don't know what the formatting for this is. How long do you play in a stream before the deck stream? Probably at maximum another hour, but I would guess like 30 more minutes. I'm not exactly sure about the like number of triggers that go on the stack with this, but definitely you can only draw once for it for sure. Okay. Alpha was spoiled a while ago. It's one of the first spoilers we have. I will be doing Coliseum soon, yeah. After I max, it's one of the things I want to do. Alpha Dreaming Acolyte. It is your classic Dimir 3-mana 2/3 guy that does something. On your turn, he has Death Touch. Cool. And when he enters, draw 2 cards and discard 2 unless you discard an artifact. So it's got good card filtering as well as like seeing things, but also like you can put to answer your question, Floki, you would draw 1 card because it's the counters refer to a creature, not all of them. You draw 1. But anyway, you can choose to put artifacts or creatures in your graveyard. This is cool, like Reanimator setup or something like that. Also, I welcome corrections on my understanding of that ruling. That is, I'm pretty sure, the case. Biome Chan Engineer. What does Biome Chan do? When it enters, you create a lander token. Okay, so a 2-mana 2/2 that makes it a lander, and then pay 8, draw 2 cards, and make crew. Insect and Artificer typing, which is kind of cool. Oh, you did it in one go, you're saying. Nice job. Insect 2/2 for 2 is cool. That's awesome. It makes you a lander. It finds you guys. It reminds me of it's I think it was it's something like this. It's blue and green. It's from Strixhaven. Yeah, School of Mages. The mana cost is 1 green and 1 blue. There was like a similar mana enabler guy here. This guy, Quandrix Apprentice. This was a 2-mana 2/2, and whenever you cast your copy of Mage Spell, you would look at 3 cards, put a land on into your hand, and the rest on the bottom. It's the same thing here. It's like Simic Land Enabler. It makes you a lander. You go find a land. This is cool because it has later game payoff, which is nice. But you did it on PvP World. You're crazy. Yeah, Biome Chan. I know. What a fucking. Okay, cool. So they have other multicolored insects. This is really cool. Biotech Specialist. When it enters, create a lander token. Whoa, we get 2 of these? Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, this creature deals 2 damage to target opponent. Why do we have another degenerate artifact combo guy? What are we doing here? Floki, it's confusing for everyone, even people who speak English. Wow. It's not green though, meh. No, it is green. It's it's got green though, meh. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's the thing though. I was just saying that I'm kind of interested to see what Gruul Artifacts can do in this set. Here's a Gruul Artifacts guy. But now that I'm seeing that there's like blue guys with Lander too, maybe it's Teamer Artifacts. Wouldn't that be kind of interesting? Ah, yes. You had a long discussion with a friend about horse girls. Well, first of all, I'm proud of you. Horse girls are important for today's economy. And second of all, I hope you won the race. Cosmo Goyf, boys. It is a Golgari Goyf. It is an elemental Lurgoyf, which is kind of cool. Its power is equal to the number of cards you own in exile, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. So, yeah, exactly like Zam is saying, it doesn't really like usual Goyf stuff, and it kind of has anti-synergy, because if it's in exile, it's not in your graveyard. I honestly think that this might find a home in, like, weird warp strategies, just warp strategies, and the other place it might find a home is, like, escape decks, guys. Escape, because you have to exile cards to cast them with escape. It's definitely aimed at more of a standard environment. Warp Foretell is interesting, yeah. I appreciate that some of the other cards in this set say specifically exiled with warp. This one says cards you own in exile, and that's it. So you can do both. Biotech specialist with bellow is good. Probably. I mean, value. Weird warp. Maybe Abzan, Ketramos, and standard. Could be. Cadaverous bloom. What was that? Oh, yes. I remember that card. As soon as I was typing it in, this card is cool. It's exile for mana from your hand. That is actually a really interesting idea. Because you get this out on turn 3 with Dark Ritual or some ramp, and then you can dump your whole hand to play some kind of a cup. Maybe there's a weird modern tech with this where you banana. There's a weird modern tech. Yeah, Necropotence. Wait, you might be cooking with Necropotence. Hold on. So there might be some kind of weird. Wow, that's so okay. Cosmogorf says its power is equal to the number of cards you own in exile. So if you leveler, so if you play Necropotence, it says skip your draw step. When you discard a card, exile it from your graveyard. But you can pay 1 life to exile top card of your library, and you get them in end step. But it means that you can pay 19 life, exile 19 cards, and then your Goyf gets 19 power. If you can find a way to exile 1 more card, it's a lethal threat the turn that it can. There's some kind of weird combo happening here. It definitely doesn't go in other Lurgoyf decks, but it maybe has its own Exile Matters home. That's kind of cool. Later, Pinchy. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Leveler is very funny. If you guys haven't seen Leveler, it's a staple in Beamtown Bullies. It's just a 5-mana 10/10, and it says when it enters, exile all cards from your library. Oh, man, that's fucking funny, dude. All right, let's keep it rolling. I want to try and get through the rest of these multicolored before I take a break. That's so fucking funny. Let me see if Drew's messaged me just in case. Okay, good. And it doesn't even have haste. Yeah. Well, it would be obviously be busted if it had haste. Duh. Busted. Okay, Diadrine Synthesis Amalgam. That kind of looks like a cross between a Claptrap and Mr. Handy from Fallout. That's a really interesting robot. It is a X and Selesnya 0/1 with trample, and it enters the number of 1/1 counters equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Okay, so even if you cast it for 2, it'll get 2 1/1 counters, so it's a 2/3. Whenever you attack, you may remove a counter from each of 2 creatures you control, so it needs a friend. If you do, draw a card and make a Robo Crew. That's so cool. What time is the deck review? Yes, 6 p.m. Eastern. Right now it's 4:30 Eastern, so an hour and a half. This is really cool. So it's Friend Matters, Crew, Tribal, Draw Card, Selesnya, guys. This is all of the Selesnya archetypes stapled together. It's go wide, it's tokens, it's counters. That's kind of cool. Wow, I haven't seen Harnessed Infinity in a long time, Zaraki. That would be cool. There's definitely some weird Golgari combos you can do with the previous card. Imago looks like Samus. It does look like Samus. But either way, Diadrine seems really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Genemorph Imago. It is a 2-mana 1/3 in Selesnya with flying, which is cool. Whenever land you control enters, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. If you control 6 or more lands, that creature has base power and toughness 6 until end of turn. Damn, I wish this was legendary, dude. This would be such a cool low-cost landfall commander that's not strictly about playing more lands and getting more value. This is a beat-ass land commander. That'd be cool. Man, that's such a cool card already is. So here's the thing. It says target creature has base power and toughness. So the intention, I think, is that you're charging your laser, but it can charge itself. So basically, when you play a land, it turns it into a 3/3 flyer, which is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like it. I think it's a fine card. Oh, hold on, Sand Crabs. Cool. I'm a fan. Halia Ascendant Cadet. So it has the Tristani or Brea cost of 2, and then Selesnya and white. Yeah, the singles rule does change a lot. This is a 5-mana 3/3, which yikes. When it enters or attacks, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Okay, some value. And whenever one or more creatures you control with 1/1 counters deal combat to a player, draw a card. Oh, wow. It's Selesnya card, counter, draw a card, counter guy again, sire. I think that this will be a great... Yeah, Tabman says mid. I was just about to say, I think this will be a great budget commander, or like a pretty okay like supporting card for Selesnya players or Selesnya like counter matters commanders. You could play this as like an enchantment to draw a bunch of cards. You know what I mean? I think it's good. I'm happy to see it. It definitely has a place in Magic. It's not my favorite thing, but it's good. I wish it had a keyword like vigilance maybe. Yes, you sure can. People are asking if you can. Commander the Infinite Guideline Station. This is probably top 5 cards my favorite in the set. Infinite Guideline Station is just a clean Wooburg. One of each color of mana. It has a 12 crew cost, which turns it into a flying 7/5. And the ability is when it attacks, draw a card for each multicolored permanent you control. So it counts itself, you'll draw at least one. So on the worst case, it is a 7/15 flyer that draws you a card. But when it enters, create a tapped 2/2 Robo Crew guy for each multicolored permanent you control. At a minimum, that will be this. But obviously the idea is multicolored matters here. We've seen multicolored matters before, like that Niv Mizzet Guild Pact guy. This is super cool. I love the reason I love this is it's clearly just multicolored permanents matters. You can play all the cool multicolored permanents you really like, and it gives you a value engine threat. Big fan. Hello, Kobe. I'll be taking a break shortly to get my setup going, and then to receive Drew as well. I really like this card. I'm definitely gonna make it. I think it's cool. With the previous enchantment? Well, I want to see what your... Oh, yeah. So it's a Super Friends puzzle piece. God, no, don't say that. Look, guys, you can definitely just jam every 2-color Planeswalker into this deck, but please. Please. Alright. Banana. Interceptor Mechan. Okay. So it's 2 in Rakdos for 4. It's a 2/2 flyer. When it enters, return target artifact or creature from your graveyard to the hand. Okay, cool. So it's like a grave keeper or whatever the hell. But it also has void at the beginning. Oh, so it's recurring void. At the beginning of your end step, if an online permanent left the battlefield, or a spell was warped, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So it grows bigger as a flying threat. That's a really, really good combo, or not combo piece, value piece that can grow into a threat. I really like that. I really like that a lot. I think that's really good. Probably a great limited draft as well. Okay, I saw Mutinous Massacre. This is my new favorite finisher for all of Commander. Granted, it is Rakdos, but it is so cool. 7 fucking mana. 3 in double black, double red. Choose even or odd at sorcery speed. So let's say I choose even. I'll destroy each creature with mana value equal to the chosen quality. So all the evens are gone. Fuck them. They're gone. And then gain control of all creatures until end of turn, which means you get all of the odd creatures. They gain haste. Literally, nobody can have blockers that are not indestructible after this. But here's the thing, even if they have indestructible blockers, you are probably picking the indestructible ones to steal and destroying everything else. This is so fucking cool. I love this card. I cannot wait to lose to this 1,000 times, dude. 1,000 times. It is very, very good and very, very cool. I guess Caverun's degradation poisoned many hearts, which the Monoists were happy to exploit. Interesting. I like that it's like Kavu's doing battle in here. All right. Pinnacle Emissary, a 3-mana 3/3 in Izzet. I wonder what this does. When you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 flyer with it can only block creatures with flying, and it has a 1-mana warp cost of hybrid Izzet. Cool, dude. Cool. It's a token maker when you do the thing that the colors want it to do. I love this for you guys in Izzet. This is cool because it makes a lot of guys that can crew your station. You can station your station, whatever the hell the new thing is going to be called. Super cool. I think it's a great engine. It'll probably be maybe $1, a couple $1 uncommon, maybe a little more while this set is getting sent out. It's cool. Must counter. Yeah, this is great. Urza does make it go bird. That's really true. This deck, this is going to find its home in a lot of decks. It's kind of sad that it's not either red or blue. Like, I know why it's Izzet, but this would be in so many decks if it was like mono blue, for example. Okay, chat is going nuts. We're going to give this its time in the sun. Hold on. There he is. The Lobster Man himself. Ragost, Deft Gastronaut. First of all, Wizards, my fedora tips to you for the gastronaut pun. Fantastic, dude. My fedora tip to you in its entirety. Well played, well played. He is a legendary lobster citizen. I fucking love the card typing. I'll also give you guys some lore spoilers here in a second about my gaming life. Artifacts you control are foods in addition to the other types and have the food text. You can also pay 1, tap him, sacrifice a food. He deals 3 damage to each opponent. I haven't tried it out yet, Zaraki. But Drew wants to cook on a community deck list, so I might do that. Video, I mean. So he deals the damage. So let's say you give him lifelink. He will gain you life. I hope that no one puts infect on this guy. That would be kind of mean. Oh, chat, we're out of bananas. We got to go to the Rainbow Hellscape. I'm sorry. We're going to the Rainbow Hellscape. So he will deal the damage, which is cool. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain life this turn, untap Ragost. Hold up, Igra. When did she become a lobster? Yeah. It's in Boros. It's in Boros. I'm actually really happy it's in Boros. This is kind of cool. Ratchet? Oh, look at Ratchet. What is it? The fucking Transformer? What the? Huh? What? What? I thought it was a Transformer. Hold on. Yeah. That was wild. Whenever you gain life, you may convert it when you do return target artifact to the battlefield. Cool. Whenever 1 or more non-token artifacts are put in the graveyard, convert them. Okay, so it's like a cool engine-y thingy. What is going on? Hello. We are looking at Magic spoilers. I wanted to submit a deck for this, but I have no idea how to do so. We're not reviewing decks yet. That's a bit later. I will tell you guys. Oh, actually, I'm going to do this on my break. If you have not done so yet, and you are a YouTube member, so at the $5 tier or higher, $5 is fine, or you're a Twitch subscriber, please go to link either of those accounts to the Discord, and then go into the members chat, and you can add a deck list there. I'm on my break. I'm going to organize that data, so it's not too late if you haven't done it. So you have to be a Twitch subscriber or a YouTube member at $5 or up. Those tiers are exactly the same. So if you still want to, you still have a chance. How many decks are in the pile? I have not looked. Oof, I'm very burpy. If you're also wondering about RuneScape, we're playing RuneScape. Chat forced me to put the Rainbow plugin on. If you don't know what that does, it does this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll make this. Hang on. Okay, we'll just go ahead and yep. Okay, I hope you guys had a good bit rate. If you submitted it last time, thank you. Yes, if you submitted it last time, it is still there. Yes. We're randomizing out of everything. Oh god, I fucking I hate the shit. Wait, there's more. What? There's another monkey. It's a player. Oh, welcome to membership, Sushi. Holy fuck, that's funny, guys. You gotta remember, you gotta buy banana. Oh, he buying banana. That guy's buying bananas to put in his basket too. What the? If he's about to go and take my spot, I'm gonna cry. Banana go in the basket. No, the guy moved. Banana in basket, and then 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 banana basket, and then banana basket, and then welcome to membership, Polecat, banana basket, and then banana. You guys must really love bananas. How does it look so good? 117 HD, yes, but also I think you may be talking about the rainbow. It's called oh god. It's called Rainbow Rave. It's certainly a plugin. Chat forced me to do it. I'm not doing it of my own free will. I mean, yeah. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not a glitch. This is intended design for sure. Yep. Hold on. Banana basket. Banana basket. And then banana, not basket. Chat, brace your eyes. Brace your eyes. We're going into the rainbow forest. Get ready. Oh, look how peaceful and nice it looks out there. It's ah! I missed a basket. No, it's too late. I can't go back. Fuck. It's here. It's here. Look, I marked the tile with the rainbow. It's slowly rainbowing. Look. See? That's how I can tell which. My eyes. Yeah, look how easy it is to see. Thank God I've highlighted all this stuff so I can see what's going on. Yeah, perfect. Don't worry, we're safe. We're safe, chat. We're safe. Don't worry. Oh, look, a monkey. Look at him go. Oh, gotta do St. Crabs over here. Hello, welcome to membership. Yes, but what did we use as a basket? Oh, these are just simply baskets. We simply use baskets. Okay, we're almost back in there, and I can make this small again. Thank you for bearing with me, chat. Although you guys are the ones that forced me to do it. Boop, we're back. Put the banana in the effing basket. Yep. All right. Climb on Gorilla. And, oh, I clicked OBS. Banana. So, guys, Regast is really cool. I'm excited to build this. We are talking about Edge of Eternity spoilers, by the way. This is probably... So, the new set that's coming out, Edge of Eternity, there's only 2 precons, which is fucking lame, dude. Put the precons in the bag, brother. And so, what we did for Aether Drift was we, like, made precons, and all it was cards from the set for, like, the same... We took the price of the precon, and then we put cards equal to the price. So, like, Drew made a Mendicant one that was, like, $60 or less, or something like that. This guy... I've mirrored myself. This guy is my vote for one of the precons. So I'm gonna try and make a precon. Ron, Rainbow Rave, my brother. You can have it mark everything. So we'll probably make this guy as one of the precon guys, which is true as well. If you build Regast, the rule is that you have to put Boyle in it. Huh? What? Why? What? Why? Wait, are there other arts? Is there? Please tell me there's one with like, oh my god, there's a fucking Amonkhet one? I was looking for one with lobsters. No, that's too bad. That's funny. Oh, from the Lord of Atlantis. What? That's sick. Yeah. I was goofing on you guys. Yeah, we'll put Boyle in it. It fits the budget. You're telling me a lobster fried this rice? Yes, sir. That's fucking great. All right, where were we? I also love the lobster. I think it's cool. Oh, I'll give you some real life lore now. Chad, I have a confession to make. I need to goof juice up for this confession. Long ago, before the Fire Nation attacked, before a man farted into a bedpan to further the cause of science, before a man lost his favorite commander, Farika, there was a little game called EVE Online. And EVE Online, for those of you who don't know, is a space game where basically they took like a grid, they put tiny little shapes on them like triangles and squares, they slapped a whole spreadsheet-ass thing, a whole spreadsheet-ass thing over so that you would like connect cells to like attack ships. And sure, you could zoom in and see a ship if you really wanted to, but no one played it that way, really. And I played that game a long time, and I was like a boring miner guy in like the safe part of space until one day we decided to visit a wormhole, and we visited a wormhole, and we brought our like basically like our fucking mining ships like as a group of 5 people, and some fucking like basically pirate Vikings jumped on us, but they were true gentlemen in that they tried to bring ships that were like an equal match to us, which we had garbage mining ships. So here's the thing. They were ready to kill us. They absolutely fucking dunked on us. But they struck up a conversation and they were like, hey, you guys look like you're fucking lost. What are you doing out here trying to mine some fucking cool shit in our like home? And I was like, what? And so it turns out they were a bunch of people who lived in wormholes like in the game, and they did a whole like economy thing and like engineering thing, and like they produced all their own ships and like brought on their own trade, and they lived in a wormhole, and that was like how they played the game. And I was like, that's cool. So we took our entire like bunch of like safe ass miner guys, we fucking moved into their wormhole, and from then on, yeah, no, I agree. And from then on, we lived there as part of like their industry team. And my favorite part about that game is fast forward, and I'll get to the point in a second. Fast forward a few years, my job was I was like the king of the like junk guns. So if people attacked us, I ran the market, and I had like every possible type of gun in existence, but like a cheap okay version for like a fair price. And I would like supply all that industry and like pull stuff in. And then like people would like come into our home and they'd be like, "Oh my god, there's ships. We need like a bomb, a particular bomb." And I'm like, you know, my fucking Junk Wonder Emporium's got it. And then they like buy my shit and like go out there and blow up and lose it. But it's fine because I had like a huge supply. I was like a wormhole like Tony Stark, but if Tony Stark was the Walmart version. So much fun. My the corporation was Wholesale, and there's some crazy people in that corporation. If you guys see this, hello, I'm Aquaman, and you guys were great. Thank you for taking me in as a high-sec, basically loser. But the mascot was a lobster. And at one point, one of the guild leaders even had a live stream to his tiny little lobster in a fish tank. So when I saw this shit get spoiled, I was like, holy shit, what serendipity, what providence that they would give me a fucking lobster citizen to rally behind in my hour of space needs. So I 1000% will be building this. I know there's a couple of you in chat who played the game who were even in that corporation after I moved on from it. Mad respect. If you guys are recovering EVE on Live players, I welcome you. But I was so sick and spoiled to see this card. I was very, very happy. Yeah, Tony Stark from Wish is a good way to put it. Oh man, those were good times. Although I gotta say that game was hard to play because you had to like wake up at like 2 a.m. to defend your home. Yeah, recovering. Now, yeah, I mean, I chose the word on purpose. All right, let's get a move on. I want to see if we can get through. Oh, we can maybe get there quick, and I want to get through all the cards that lands. Sammy was spoiled early. 4-mana 2/4. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tap creatures, so crewing ships, right, stationing ships, create some crew. Awesome. You're right. It wasn't just art. It was a lifestyle. This is a cool uncommon Boros artifact manager station guy. Sick. Really cool. You're not crazy. Every set does break new power creep barriers. I agree. Yes, Rent, you're not wrong. People in power, especially in what was called null security space, zero security space, they would fabricate like wars and materials and stuff just to get people moving and fighting. The game was extremely like market PvP, deceptive, manipulative, scam heavy, a whole bunch of stuff. It truly was a wild west of games. That's why I liked living in wormhole space, because one of the things about wormholes was only a certain amount of mass could enter a wormhole connection before the wormhole connection collapsed. So people couldn't just bring the biggest ships in to fight us because they could only bring a certain amount of things in. And it was the same for us. We could only bring a certain amount of things out. So you actually had to sit down and do math on like what size fleet you could take out and come back alive, which was cool. So it really was a great equalizer for those like big people who hoarded all of the materials. They can have as much money as they want. They can't bring their whole fleet in to fight us, kind of thing. It was really cool. I really like Sammy. Someone says, no, wait, it was a different card, actually. Sammy Wildcat Captain is a 6-mana Boros, double strike vigilance 4/4. This reminds me so much of the Cloud from the prior set. But spells, all spells have affinity for artifact, not even non-token. That's a heavy price to pay, but it gives you serious value right away. Super cool. Yeah, more spreadsheets than PoE for sure. Hell yeah, Murph. I love this card. It's definitely more expensive, but this Sammy feels like a good use of like treasures in the early game. Like play a bunch of treasure cards, get there first, and then like you will lose those treasures to cast Sammy, but at the same time, like you will get value from this right away. I really like it. I think it's cool. I think it's really, really cool. It's going to be $15. I think that's a pretty fair estimate for the price. I feel like a lot of people are going to think it's better than it is, but 6 is a pretty high hurdle. I would have guessed somewhere between 10 and 20. For sure. But once it's out, you're dropping bomb equipment over and over. Yeah, and what's crazy is the more equipment you drop, the cheaper they are. Really cool. Favorite card in the set so far? Maybe this finisher. Maybe Mutinous Massacre. I think this is really cool, but I also... Oh, no, it's probably... Yeah, it's probably this. It's probably this. Shitty-ass quality. I really like Leviathans as a creature type. From a card design perspective, I really like this. I think it's super balanced. It's very interesting. It does a lot of really cool stuff. I think I'm calling this Planet Hoof Behemoth. I think it's really cool. If not the mythic one above it. Famished World Sire. Same thing. One of these two Leviathans. The green Leviathans for sure. I saw some war reports from EVE and it was like 30 pages of PDF or some shit. Yes. So EVE was a game for fucking nerds and statisticians. They would go to a third-party website. The website would analyze every ship that was in a battle. It would tell you how much money was destroyed, how much money was dropped, which ships were present, which people were present, and then it would give you like statistical ratings or ratios for like which side did better, which was more efficient, which was favored. And it's like literally like actual reports that like dystopian space megacorps would print out and be like, wow, Johnny, you fielded an incredible tiny fleet to take down those like capital ship badasses. You have a 97% efficiency rating on your money. And it says here you even destroyed their loot boxes. Well done, Johnny. A promotion in the corporation for you. Like it was insane. Okay, don't distract me by asking me about favorite cards. Okay, mate. I just saw that card. I hadn't seen that card yet. Siege Ship Brood Tender. Another 2-color Insect Citizen. This is cool. Now I'm thinking I might just play all the Insect Citizens in that 5-color spaceship. That's kind of a banger. Siege Ship Brood Tender, it says when it enters mill 3 cards, you have already got me there. 2/3 that mills, 3 for 2. I would play that already. For 5, sack this creature, return target creature or spacecraft from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh my god, it does fucking everything. It's a 2-mana mill guy. It's a 5-mana reanimate guy. And, hold on, it also can block. It can also block. What? That's so cool. And it's that uncommon? Holy shit, that's cool. I feel like bookies wouldn't have liked Eve. Actually, pay me no mind, they were playing Eve. Because the way it worked is, there was a general consensus about a trade hub, one like NPC regulated trade station called Jita, and it was in a sector called 4-4, Jita 4-4. Everybody went there to trade. But the way trade worked in that game is, depending on your skills, you could see trades from further away in space, and sometimes you could buy them from where you were, sometimes you couldn't, but you got to Jita, would have, yes, yeah, you're right, sorry. I have to tell the rest of the story because it's very funny. What happened was, if it was in an NPC-controlled station, no one would get the tax money for selling stuff. So people started planting space stations in close enough orbit to this NPC space where you could see them on like the trade screen, and the details would be like, it would be like 10% cheaper than the NPC, and they'd be like, oh shit, I want to go there. So then they would go and they would make the purchase there, or they would do it remotely, and then the people who set up the station would get the tax money. But here's the thing, that's big fucking money. So people would start huge wars to just explode people's stations in space to like be the guy that could charge the extra 0.1% on every transaction in the game. Truly a fascinating game. Now, I also agree. I had just seen this card for the first time. Singularity Rupture. 3 Dimir and a black, so 6 total. Destroy all creatures. Then any number of target players each mill half their library rounded down. I love mill half your library cards. Traumatize, cut your losses. Some of the funnest shit in all of Magic to me. This card is so cool because if you're using it proactively, you can have them mill if you think that will hurt them. Or if you're using it for yourself, you can have yourself mill. Or if you're sitting at a table with a Muldrotha, you can be like, you know what, brother? Fuck you. You don't get to mill. I know that that's helping you, dude. So you get to pick which ones do. And it's a board wipe. It does both. That's so cool. I love this. That's so cool. Oh, yeah, I saw this talked about a bunch of times and stuff like that. I'll tell you guys more Eve stories at some point if you want. I did see the precons. They're looking cool. The basic land count in the Jund one is interesting. I know why they put so many. I think it's like 40. It's like 42 lands, like 18 basics. But I get why you need it. Space time and only 4 mana. 2 and Azorius. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. I mean, guys. Like, I think the funniest for this is like just like turn 4, you're the Azorius player. You play planes on turn 1, and you hold up a Swords to Plowshares. You play Island on turn 2. You hold up, maybe like permission denied. You play an Island on turn 3. You hold up Counterspell and your Swords to Plowshares. Nobody's fucking with you. You play an Island on turn 4, and then you just rip Sorcery Speed. Somebody mills 40. I don't even think that's that good, but it is very fucking funny. Holy shit, that's cool. Someone said look at the alternate art. You're right. This is perfect for Hope. Yes, Bruvac. It is funny to just like, this is kind of just like peeing on your opponents. Like, it doesn't kill them. Like, not until you've got the setup for it, right? But like, the second you cast this card, you're like, oh, okay, we've chosen violence today. Yes, you can play it as a win condition in Standard, for sure. Yeah, you could use it on yourself. That's true. That's a cool card, man. That's a really cool card. I like that a lot. I love that a lot, actually. Station monitor. I think for standard, it's even better because then obviously, as long as you have Epstein, Epstein is not real. He didn't exist, and he definitely milled his own library out. That's what I have to say about that. Station monitor, 2-mana 2/2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 drone guy. This shit is awesome. It makes station guys. This is throwing a frozen part them, yes. It makes station guys, you can station your own shit. This is fantastic. This is super cool. It's also fine stats. I'm actually, the thing that's most head scratchy to me about this one, he's a lizard artificer. What? Is this the first lizard we've seen? Why are the lizards in Azorius? What? This is like some of the first like blue-white lizards I've ever seen. I feel like they always end up getting like a different card type. Red is the lizards. Yeah, yeah. What the hell? Why is he a lizard? They're intelligent lizards. Not like the red one. We're a dignified Azorius lizard. Our IQ can be measured in the same cosmos and spheres of light years and many, many, many digits of pi. Yeah, but the lizards in Florida are not Azorius lizards, brother. They're Rakdos turn right boys. Okay, cool. This is my vote for the other precon guy, Sir Vondum Sunstar Exemplar. He's a 2-mana 2/2 vigilance. I guess I don't know their gender. The guy is a 2-mana 2/2 vigilance with menace. Whenever another creature you control dies or is put in exile, so cool because its exile removal is okay. Plus warping is great too. Put a 1/1 counter on Vondum and gain life. So its exile matters, its dies matters, its gain life, its counters. The counters go on a threat. Fantastic. When Vondum dies or is put in exile while its power is 4 or greater, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Sick. Cool. This is punishing your opponents for killing your stuff. This has got life gain. It's got dying matters. It's got keywords. It hits the low to the ground early. Great. Awesome. This is great. I can't wait to see people make good budget decks with this. Awesome, 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 awesome. Yeah, every color except blue. Yeah, it does feel like flurry is the keyword, but like where the fuck is flurry? Like why aren't they actually putting the word flurry on stuff? Like why is Station Monitor not a flurry card, right? Like it is definitely flurrying, but like they just decided not to keep up the keyword. Sir Vondum the Lucent, which is so it's a Liaisa cost 2, then Orzhov and black for a total of 5. It is a 4/4 with Death Touch and Lifelink. 4/4 Death Touches to me are such a funny concept. Like they do help. They kill your like 100 guys, but like it doesn't always matter that much. Lifelink is good too. When it enters or attacks, other creatures you control get 1/0 and Death Touch until end of turn. Go wide damage pump and Death Touch, dude. Awesome. Awesome. Dark Sword on Twitch asks a good question, which I don't have a good experience about. They're trying to avoid TCG player, and they would like to know if anyone has had experience with Card Kingdom. If you guys have any like words of wisdom about Card Kingdom, I would love to pass them along YouTube as well. I'll just tell them. No, I got you, Dark Sword. I'll just tell them over on Twitch, unless you want to go visit them and say hi. Yeah, that's true. Corey Steelcutter got them to stop printing the word. Thorn says Card Kingdom is good. I've heard that it's good for European especially, but I'm trying to not pollute the opinion with me. I have a lack of experience and facts with them, so I'd rather you talk to people who actually know. Now, Tanuki Memorial Ensign, this card looks really fucking cool. Really, really fucking cool. Hey, doesn't it go good with... Oh, yeah, it does go good with Luminous Broodmoth. That's true. Both of these guys like it. Tanuki says, landfall, it's a 3-mana 2/4, so it blocks well. Whenever a land you control enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So it always does this whenever lands enter. But if it's the second time the ability has resolved, draw a fucking card. Landfall, card draw, win condition, damage engine, on a 3-mana uncommon 2/4, dude. It does fucking everything. That's so cool. Let's catch up on the YouTube Card Kingdom. Seeing the Red says, me and all the homies use Card Kingdom. They're great. That's all I got for you. Everyone else is talking about the magic cards. Land fart card draw. Yeah, fair. Okay, I do need to take a break soon. How much we'll get through the color list, I suppose. I'll go kind of quick. All Fate Scroll, 3 mana, taps from one of any color. This 3 mana tapping for mana has kind of gone by the wayside in a world of arcane signets and talismans, for example. But I do really like seeing them with good upside. Here's the upside: 7 sacrifices artifact, draw X cards, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. There are so many decks that are loving this card. I'm thinking like mono red goblins. I'm thinking like Boros, like Artifact Matters decks. I'm really happy to see colorless card draw that kind of can go in any deck. Yes, it's overcosted, yes, but I feel like you're going to draw at least 3, 4, 5, 6 cards on this. Great. Bygone Colossus, a 9 mana, 9/9 with Warp 3, and that is it. It does not have haste. It just fucking, yeah, split up your basics between snow and regular, exactly, yeah. It's just a big fucking robot. That is so cool. It's going in all my fling decks. It's going in all my ETB fight decks. This shit is hilarious, dude. It's going into my sneak attack to nuke deck from earlier. Station for 9 is correct. Yes, you can just pay 3 and get 9 on your station count. Awesome card. I'll probably draft it in limited. I'm sure I can find some stuff too. I would rather play cards with tap effects like Chrome Companion, like the next card. He's a 2-mana 2/1 Best Boy Doggo. When he becomes tapped, you gain a life, which is great. There's a white guy that surveils 1 when he comes tapped. That's awesome value. And then you can pay 2 to get a card from graveyard back to bottom owner's library. You know, whatever. I feel like combo players might want that too. The edge is littered with the vestiges of the civilizations annihilated by the Eldrazi. Oh my god! Oh, panic! That's sick, dude. Oh wait, there's no Eldrazi. What are you talking about? I love both these cards. They're great. The Doggo's cool. I love the Doggo. Dauntless Scrapbot, 3 mana 3/1. When this creature enters, exile each opponent's graveyard. What the Okay. I'm mad. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. Wizards of the Coast has been printing graveyard hate in every set. And I, a graveyard player, acknowledge that it must exist. You must have a way to interact with my deck. I get it. I understand, okay? They've been printing a few cards with graveyard plus upside, okay? Here's my gripe. It's colorless. Literally anyone can play it. It's a 3/1, so it's fine stats. It's still aggressive. It's not like a 1/1 or a 2/2. It gets in. It's each opponent's graveyard. It does fucking everyone. It doesn't hit your own, so you can keep yours, but not everyone else's. And it also fucking makes a lander and ramps you in colorless. It's colorless land ramp. It has fine stats, and it fucking exiles all the graveyards except yours. What are we doing here? What is this? What the fuck is this, brother? Yeah, you can blink it. You can flicker it. You can flicker it for fucking extra lands or for extra exiles. What the fuck? Yeah, that's fine. Rent, make it a target opponent. Why is it every opponent? Why does it need ramp? Make both. Hey, here's an idea. Make it target opponent. If you don't do it, make it each player gets a lander. What? 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 Why are we doing this? What's going on here? That's crazy, dude. You know what? I take it back. I'm going the other direction with it. I actually think that it needs flying. It needs flying. And it may be undying. Flying and undying. That would fix this card. Quote me. Wizards, put flying and undying on this card and it would be okay. Alright, let's talk about the Dawnsire in the room. This card is so fucking cool, dude. Yeah, it needs Ward 6, right? Yeah. That's right. Let's talk about the Dawnsire in this room. I fucking love Dawnsire. This shit is so cool. Guys, it can only play as a colorless commander, okay? So, don't worry. Colorless decks are pretty fair because they don't have access to any color of mana. Smile. It has Station, but 2 abilities. 10 is a number. It's a number. But when you attack, so Dawnsire doesn't have to attack or be a creature, Dawnsire deals 100 damage to one target creature or planeswalker. Thank fucking God they didn't put any target on this, okay? Okay, fine. 5 mana, we have to station it for... 5 mana, it does nothing, and we have to station it 10. But yeah, chat, you're exactly right. I'm seeing Stuffy Doll. I'm seeing Brash Taunter. There are a ton of ways that you can do silly stuff with this. Okay, if you crew this for 10, man, I'm burpy today. If you crew this for 10, you surely have a way to crew it for 20. Crewing it for 20 turns it into a flying 2020. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what is there to be said? Well, sure. I hope that they don't put any good colorless cards in that care about creature's power, right? Let's talk about the Dominion Bracelet. It's a 2-mana artifact. Oh, interesting. It's an equipment. Oh, it's legendary. Interesting. It says, equipped creature gets 1/1. Okay, that's bad. And has, pay 15. What? Exile the Dominion Bracelet. You control target opponent during their next turn. Oh, thank God, guys, that costs 15. Don't let me just check my RuneScape real quick. Oh, what does it say? This ability costs X less to activate, where X is this creature's power. What? Thank God they didn't put any 2020s in this set. That would be absurd. That would be absurd. People are saying the alt art is good? Oh, yeah, the anime one. I really like that shit. Is awesome. Now, some people are saying Mindslaver on a stake is great. Yes, but the last line of text is activate only as a sorcery, so you can only do it at sorcery speed. Also, the cost of the ability is exiling the Dominion Bracelet. So you can't, at least without some hoops, you can't loop this forever. For sure. Can't loop it forever. Okay, Endstone. I want to keep going because I want to try and get these reviewed because I got to close up shop here real quick. Endstone is 7 mana. Does nothing when it comes in, but whenever you play a land, so you have to play it, you can't just like go get it, or cast a spell, draw a card. So that's fucking everything. Yeah, you can definitely do some tricks. Failure to right. Also, at the beginning of your end step, your life total becomes half your starting life total rounded up. Now, look, if you're at 40 or you're above 20, that is a hit. But if you're below 20, that's actually life gain every turn. Kind of cool. This is a great card. This will be the new like Chameel or Inner Sun or Second Sun or whatever, the new Portal to Phyrexia. You'll see decks trying to cheat the shit out and like do cool stuff with it. It's great. I actually really like the design for it. This is my guess for what they might serialize. I don't know if they've announced that yet. The Eternity Elevator. Now, people were asking if this can be your commander. No, it needs power and toughness, although it is a legendary spacecraft. It's a 5 mana. Thank God. When it comes in, it can do something. It taps for triple colorless. Sweet. If you can get to 20, so no in between, add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of charge counters on the Eternity Elevator, which at this point is a minimum of 20. I pulled it up real quick. It was good, Tap Man. 20 mana. I could see that, Borky. I haven't seen them confirm. If they've confirmed already and it's the black hole, then that's good too. I don't know. That's just a guess. All right. I want to keep it moving because I want to end stream in 4 minutes or less. I'm going to get the last of these. Extinguish your battleship. 8 mana. When it enters, destroy target non-creature permanent. And then this spacecraft does 4 damage to each creature. There is a few cards that actually have colorless destroy stuff, like Meteor Golem. This is the new one of those. It costs 8 and it kills something that other colors like black would have trouble with. Now, it also is a board wipe, and it doesn't hit itself because it won't be a creature when it comes in. Very cool card. Very cool card. You can eventually get it to a flying trample 10/10, but this is what I'm most surprised about. It's only 5 counters. It's pretty easy to turn into a 10/10. I actually think you might see play for this. This is a pretty interesting, flexible tool. Yeah. Yep. Now, I'm in love with Nutrient Block. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with this, but it's a 1 mana food, and I like this thing where they're printing like cycles of food that does stuff. It's just indestructible food, and when you food it, or when it dies or goes to the graveyard, you draw a card. Super cool. I mean, this obviously is at home with effects that turn creatures into, or non-creatures into creatures. You know, there's plenty of effects like that in blue where you make them 3/3s or 5/5s or whatever, and it keeps it indestructible. Super cool. Super cool. Pinnacle Killship, 7 mana with 7 for its station and a 7/7. When it enters, it deals 10 damage up to 1 target creature. So you do not have to do it, which is cool. But boy, does it kill the shit out of something. Pretty cool comment. Obviously not as good as Extinguisher, I think, but usable in different scenarios. Indestructible food is very funny, I agree. Survey Mechan, 4 mana, 1/3. Flying, Robo, Hexproof guy. 10. Sacrifice this creature. It deals 3 damage to any target. Target player draws 3 cards and gains 3 life. It costs X less to activate, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. This is such a fucking cool card. Draw 3 cards, do 3 damage, gain 3 life, and it's cheaper. Also, it's a good blocker. Also, it flies. Also, it's hexproof. Good luck interacting with it. And colorless. I'll probably be drafting this a lot in Limited. I really like it. This next card is a Thrumming Hive Pool. Very similar to Thrumming Stone. No, it's a Hivestone. Hivestone, I think. No, Hivestone just makes them slivers. The play on words is there. The effects are different. Hold on, Banana. Hold on, Sand Crabs. So, 6 mana. It has affinity for slivers, which means it's never coming out for 6. It's always going to be less. Slivers you control have double strike and haste, and at the beginning of your upkeep, make not 1, but 2 slivers. By the way, it's not even a legendary. What? Huh? Who did this? Who fucking did this? You don't even need slivers in your deck. You fucking just cast this and you get slivers and they do crazy shit. Why? Why are we doing this? What? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Okay, I feel like I've expressed my opinion with noises. Yeah. It's a great artifact to copy as a late game payoff. It's a, do nothing, but there's obviously a way to cheat this up. I'm a degenerate, though. Well, sir, I have a Thrumming Hivestone for you. It is a rare. Virulent Silencer. 3 mana, 2/3. Whenever a non-token artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player. Guys, what were we missing in this set? That player gets 2 poison counters. This is a 3 mana, 2/3 at uncommon. That doesn't say it doesn't count itself. That does Toxic 2 for all of your non-token artifact creatures. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? It doesn't even give them infect, so they still take the regular damage. What are we doing? Don't mere tribal me. Ryan, I want my friends to hate me. I have an artifact deck. What can I do? Damn, if only they printed some kind of 2/3 toxic givey-outy guy. Damn. I believe there is Proliferate in Standard, yes. Okay, I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Oh, look, guys, a 2-mana common. Look up here, quick, up here. A 2-mana common. A 2-mana 2/2 with charge counter of 4 to give it flying. Wow, cool. When it enters, Surveil 2. Yay, wow. I'm actually really happy with this. It's a 2 mana when it enters Surveil 2. That's value right away. It's in colorless. It's a pretty early cost for flying 2/2. That's not bad at all. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, I think it's a fine card. Rents also on Twitch says that a lot of Proliferate is getting rotated out. Good, because it needs to go with that card for sure. Okay, chat, we have lands. I do not have time for lands. I've got to go get my shit ready for stream. I will be back. Functionally, we're aiming for 45 minutes from now, but I haven't heard from Drew, so I don't know if he's lost in the editing sauce or something like that. But we're aiming for 6. We will at here on the Discord when we are live. We'll add here on the Discord when we're live. Thank you all for joining me for RuneScape. Obviously, this is what RuneScape is intended to be looked like. I will probably be streaming something tomorrow, either more RuneScape or card opening and stuff like that too. No, I'm not going to leave stream running. I have to change the microphone and the audio and stuff, so it'll be horrible for you guys. Okay, bye.